Welcome to Vets Play D&D with us, the vets who play D&D. I'm Brandon, your somewhat technologically inept dungeon master, and we have managed to have the full crew with us tonight. Everyone, welcome back. Jessie, playing the Ranger Rupus. Heyo. Right below Jessie, we have Hunter playing the Druid Stony, the Droony. Next to Hunter, Adam will be pulling the Warlock Wagat, who we've recently discovered is even more stanky and nasty than we even thought. Emmy, playing the Barbarian Emil, is right next to Adam. And hopping back up to the top of your screen, we have uh, Tashi, the Barbarian, being played by Sam. Jordan, the Paladin, being played by, or Fate, the Paladin, being played by Jordan. And bringing up the rear, since we never end in the middle, we're going to do this time, is Liv, playing the Warlock, Petra. All right. Before we get started, I do have to say that viewer discretion is advised. This campaign includes settings and concepts about war, inequity, and conflict that makes some viewers uncomfortable. And Chat GPT loves this disclaimer, by the way. Um, Additionally, it's being played by U.S. military veterans, and that content, or this content, sometimes reflects that. Finally, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this recording are solely the views and opinions of the individuals expressing them and are not necessarily the views or opinions shared by or reflective of those held by the University of Washington, the Department of Veteran Affairs, or veterans as a whole. All right, now that we got that out of the way, when last we got together, our intrepid team was headed to see if they could find and capture Oreera Gause, the purported leader of the insurgent cell, the Eclipsed. They had a run-in with Princess Jaina before they left, where she equipped them with some interesting devices that act kind of like radios, so they can have communication with one another telepathically within a 1 mile radius. They flew to the drop-off point and hiked up into the mountains. They were given an extremely thorough and detailed briefing by their mission commander, Petra, and when they made it to the area of operation, the God Scar, they took a very long time to take down one bad guy and climb down into the canyon, and that is where we are now, with some thorough reconning having been done and a decent idea of what might be ahead. What do you guys
First
do?
patty went down real quick. I just want to clarify that.
Yes, it was super sneaky. Super sneaky. You now find yourself in the canyon, in the camp of the enemy, with Stony in a tree in a squirrel form, and several enemies in tents around you. I have indicated the ones, or I have made visible the ones that you have discovered through Stony's recon.
Question, Brandon.
What's up?
I can't see anything.
Of course you can't.
So, but it might be. I might just
Uh,
need to be plopped down. I don't know if I am.
you're here, but I gave your control to
No.
Liv. Let me give you back control. Who's Pomaura?
What?
That's probably like a holdover from like the Star Wars canon.
Oh no, I know what that is. Never mind. Okay, great. All right, go ahead and reload your screen. See if you can see now.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. All right, what are you guys up to?
I believe we actually left off with Wagat taking off his shoe and all of us
Oh,
preparing for the impending doom that is the smell.
that is very
Yes.
true.
Yeah. So, the reason that we got offered up his sock is because Petra is trying to get us. We're trying to joint effort create some kind of distraction between these two. That's the plan. So I thought about it, and I think that Petra is going to telepathically ask Stony to squirrel style scamper back over here inconspicuously, so that he can deliver the rancid sock to this location. And hopefully that will draw the attention of these two
You
guards.
you see Squirrel Stony sit up stiff as a board and immediately scamper skirt like quietly to Petra and grab a sock.
Yeah, from Wogat. Petra would not have. Petra refuses to touch the sock and is staying as far away as possible from Wogat. So yeah, great. Is that? Do you think that's achievable, Brandon, for a squirrel to inconspicuously carry a sock to
Oh yeah, I don't see
the
why
edge
not.
of this tent? Okay,
I don't see why
great,
not at all.
awesome.
I carry a sock up to the edge of the
I
tent.
hope your squirrel form has a pretty good con save parameter.
Your very highly attenuated sense of smell is completely overwhelmed by the stench of unwashed half-orc foot as you drag this sock, gagging and retching. But I already said I'm not going to make you do a con save because I don't want you guys to weaponize Wogat's feet.
Damn it, make it canon, Brandon.
No, I don't
So
want to set that
close.
precedent.
Okay.
You're retching and gagging. You're able to drag this sock over between the two tents. What are you doing?
Just imagine
The
the
worst
squirrel doing
experience
what
was-
the cat does, just like.
That was the worst experience of Stony Squirrel life.
He
Yeah,
thinks
Petra-
flies are lucky.
Speaking of flies, yeah. So Petra's gonna thank Stony for his service to the team. She knows that was pretty brutal. And then she is going to. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. I'll get a new camera because it'll make you guys happy. It'll make me happy, but I'm mad about it as a matter of principle. Whoa, what's that? Did you guys hear that in the background?
That would be hunters.
It's probably It's probably the TV in my place.
Gotcha.
Fun Mary
Turn
off
fact,
your
Mary's
voice,
watching
by the way.
television.
Merry fun fact of the night. Okay, cool. So Petra is going to cast bro, really? Okay. I'm gonna cast infestation on this one right here. Maybe before I do that, Brandon, can I do that sneakily? Because it just makes the cloud of mites or fleas appear.
Mhm.
Like it doesn't give any indication of like where they came from. They just appear.
Yes.
So like
Just poof.
so I'll say sneaked if I do that, right?
No one's
Okay,
observing
great.
you do it.
Cool. Well, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm
Right.
gonna lose my shit.
And what are you infesting with?
Flies. So they take 3 poison damage. Wait, no.
Well, they have to do a con save first.
Yeah, they do a con save, and they take 3 poison damage and move 5 feet in any random direction.
Is con-
I roll a
that's
D4
not
for that.
lovely.
Do you want me to roll a
I've-
D4 or you want to roll it?
I failed that con save.
Okay. I always. Okay, I can do it.
Oh.
Okay.
Just mean north.
So they move, 5 feet to the north.
So a bunch of flies appear at the door of this guy's tent, accompanied by this wretched odor. It is so ungodly awful that he takes 3 damage and ends up spilling through the back of the tent, tearing out the actual tent material, while letting out this wretch and puking on the ground. And of course, that's going to draw the attention of some of the other people around him. Just give him that 3 damage as he falls back through the tent, making the whole tent collapse in upon itself. It's actually quite amusing. And this guy comes rushing out. Bertrand, are you okay? What's going on over here? Yeah, there you go. Make yourself hide. So they're coming over to try and help Bertrand. Obviously, this one, seeing the stanky sock, looks very confused because he's following his nose to this stanky ass sock that's right here, and won't get close enough to bend over and check it out. He's poking it with the butt of I guess he has a sword. He's poking it with a sword, trying to figure out what the heck it is. Bertrand, is this your sock?
Don't mind that.
Don't mind that.
I
Don't
mean,
mind
I
that
couldn't
attack
hear
roll?
you. I saw you talk, but we couldn't hear you.
I was testing.
How
just screaming, "Oh no!" I was like, I really hope that's not an attack.
No.
All right. So, real quick question for
Mhm.
Brandon, but also for Stony, because Stony would have seen this in his Squirrelconnaissance, which is a great title, by the way. Where is the entrance to this tent?
Here. Under this awning.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Great. Well, then Petra is going to instruct the crew to sneakily follow her where she's going behind.
So that tent is abutted right up against the edge of the canyon here.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Well, then I guess we can't do that. How strategic of you to make it so I can't go around the tents. Well, never mind then. We won't do that.
Can I go?
Do you want a distraction?
Yeah, but anything we can add to the current distraction is precisely what Petra's going for. Like, ideally, we'd like to lure all of them, the whole crew, out to one area so we can corner them.
What kind of tree am I in, Brandon?
It is a I can picture it in my head. You.
Deciduous.
There we go.
Oh.
I know nothing about yews. Do yew trees have anything resembling a
They're very great for bow arrows.
I feel like Stony would know.
Stonywood? Hunter knows nothing about yews.
Meh.
I think they have a type of acorn.
They have berries. Yeah, they have berries on them.
They have a thing.
So Stony starts throwing berries at the people.
Okay, Petra's a little bit worried that they'll notice that it's a little bit suspicious that Squirrel
He's
has
doing it
intelligence.
squirrel-like, where he's like picking one up and like looking at it and trying to like see if it's a good one. It's not a good one, just toss it.
Okay.
So it's like a
So you're attempting to
really
toss
aggressive
a
top.
berry or nut 10 feet
I
ish.
feel like I'm above them.
I don't
You are,
know
so
if
that'd be even
that's an
farther then.
attempt. That's a win.
Okay, well, I just
Squirrels
try
have
and make a
little guns on
commotion. I'm chittering and screaming at them like a squirrel does because he just gets pissed off for
I
some
can dig it.
reason.
Give me a performance check.
I'm handling an animal.
You are an animal. Unless
Like
you're
I'm handling like
masturbating,
a
you're not
like
handling
you
an animal.
like you would handle a car.
Ew.
I'm handling an animal.
Do it.
Yeah.
Just start like grinding
It's-
against the berries.
It's working
Be
on
like,
it.
This is a
Oh,
good
6, 15, 16,
Okay.
15.
This guy turns and is very confused and somewhat intrigued by the dancing squirrel. Not dancing.
I'm not
but
dancing,
The squirrel
I'm
that
doing-
is
I'm doing
chittering
squirrel
and throwing
stuff.
things, and it's like, why is this squirrel freaking out? Something weird is going on. This
But
guy's
you see,
like,
he's acting like a squirrel would. Like you know how like squirrels, like you see a squirrel up in a tree and it's just chittering its ass off, and it has pine
Mhm.
cones. It's like picks ones up, peels through. It's like I don't like this one, throws it,
fair enough.
and makes a huge ruckus.
Okay, so
Squirrels are loud.
He scoops a rock off the ground, and he hucks it at you. Misses, bounces off the trunk behind you, but he yells.
Stoney has to stay in character. He's unfazed.
Do you continue to chitter and chatter? And
Yeah.
he's gonna pick up another rock. And it's even more of a miss. He's so disappointed by himself and embarrassed by his horrible throws that he walks over to help Bertrand.
That was your chance.
So these two are inside their tent.
No, they're behind. These two guys are behind the tent currently because he tore through the tent. And since he tore it down, I'll actually. There is no wall there.
Oh,
Okay, good.
so they can see everything.
Yeah, these two can. This guy is currently still laying on his back, retching. This guy's bent over him trying to help. This guy has his back to y'all, trying to figure out what this sock on the ground is.
Okay.
I can take out one of them, Petra.
Yeah, Petra's gonna see. Okay, ask Fate if he thinks that he could pull off sneaking into this tent.
Wait, I need you guys to watch the video that is posted because now the one remaining guard that's not behind the tent, Stoney, is now doing this too.
I'll check it out later. What do you want me to do? That's right.
Yeah, so since Stoney did all that reconnaissance, we know there's another guy still left in this tent who hasn't gone to help his buddy, which is weird. He's a jackass. And Petra's going to ask Fate if he thinks that he is still sneaked up enough to go take out that one guy in the tent silently, the same way he pulled it off with the guard on the tower.
I very well might be. Brandon, is this the entrance here? Like this is an opening?
Yeah, so this is like an awning. The actual, let me do this. The actual
he in a
wall of the
hammock
tent.
right now?
Yeah, this guy's just chilling in the hammock, just kind of looking over at everyone, laughing. He sees there's no blood. He sees there's no fire, so he's just kind of laying there, looking over his shoulder, laughing at his compatriots.
So since he's in a hammock, he's technically prone, right?
Correct.
So I would have advantage if I attacked him.
If you attacked him melee, yes. If you attacked him ranged, you would have disadvantage.
Okay. Well, my stealth is a 17, so I'm gonna walk out and hug the wall and go across to where he is. I'm assuming I can attack him from this spot.
I mean, yeah, you would have to step up and attack him really fast, because you'd be popping up right in his field of vision. He wouldn't have seen you otherwise.
All right. I'm going to use my Great Weapon Mastery, which means to get a -5 penalty, but I have advantage, so does a 20 hit?
It does.
All right, so he will take, actually, where did it fucking go? Features and traits. God, why is this shit always in a weird spot? He'll take an extra 10 damage, so that's 23. Has he died in this moment yet?
No.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I'm also going to Divine Smite him.
Hit him.
So let's see.
So just to be clear, like this could be seen by the other three that are just at
They're-
this
No.
point now.
None of them are
kinda-
looking in that direction.
Yeah, cool.
Yet.
Got it.
Okay, well, that's not what that was supposed to do. 2d8. So another 8 damage.
All right. He's definitely dead.
Cool.
Is this guy distracted by Stoney's barking?
Radiant damage?
31 total damage.
Slay. Petra says that telepathically to the whole crew. Slay. It's like an acknowledgement of that he literally was slayed, but also a compliment.
Slay.
Brandon, I have a question about this like telepathy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Does tone come through the
Yes.
telepathy? Okay.
Because just like
Or
you
is
can
this like the
think
chat, like,
sarcastically in your
AI?
mind, yeah, it would be just as if you were speaking out loud, but through your mind. I mean, I'm assuming I'm not the only one that can sound sarcastic in my own head, right?
You should
I can
definitely
do
make
it,
it so
yeah.
that like if one of these bracelets gets busted, that like some functionality like gets lost on it and like you can't like tell the tone of what people are saying. So when Petra says slay, it's like
Just
is
slay.
that an order?
Slay.
You Stephen Hawking it.
It just goes off. Yeah.
Alright, so,
Okay.
so Faye, tell me how this went down.
Well, I snuck up on him while he was in his hammock, and I just kind of cleaved my sword upwards through it, piercing his stomach, and essentially disemboweling him in that moment. And as I pulled it out, a very quiet divine smite of energy came down and just electrified his organs. So he's kind of like a boiling pot of man stew right now.
All right. I won't be a
Whoa.
jerk. He, as you stabbed him through, you hit the nerve bundle that runs near the kidney, and so it was so painful that he was unable to scream in pain.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. Petra's gonna. Is there a door on the tent that can be closed?
it's just two flaps that are pulled open by straps.
Okay, cool. Petra's
Is-
gonna instruct Fate to close those flaps.
Are these flaps open right here right now?
Yeah, so this thing here is just like an awning. It's just held up by like two little poles here and here. So right now you're just under an awning.
Okay.
The only part that is actually walled would be that
This
is not
part?
how I draw a shape. Yeah.
Okay. With my, do I need to reroll stealth, or since no one technically noticed me, do I still have
You're
my
fine.
rolls? Okay, I'm gonna make my way back into. Well, I'm gonna close the flaps there, and then I'm gonna make my way back into the hidey hole that I was in.
Okay. Well, so here's what I'm hoping to pull off.
Mm-hmm.
I would like for the whole crew to go into this tent, and the plan is that we are gonna slice through the back of this tent, so that we
Wait,
can.
I'm distracting this guy.
I know, but I still,
Okay.
not everyone rolled as good a stealth as Fate did, including Petra. So just to err on the side of caution, she wants to try and stay out of their line of sight for as long as possible. So,
Yeah, is this a flap right here, Brandon?
So, let me actually get the way it put in the lighting, or the walls and everything. This is like a sheer part that can be seen through these 4 points, but these are all walls. The only opening is right here.
oh, okay.
Oh, I can
I
just
thought
cut that
this was-
open then, right?
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, you can absolutely just cut that open. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
It's a
just
tent.
slice that. I'll slice that bitch open with my dagger, and I'll go up towards the front.
Cool. Great. Then Petra ushers everyone in to this tent.
Does Regard still have his shoe off, or has he put it back on?
Oh, the boot goes on pretty easily now.
Now that the crust has been
What?
alleviated.
Does that mean?
Yeah. It's not as much ankle support as there was before.
Ew.
Your sock function as a cast.
Pretty much.
Jessie, are you coming?
Oh,
It served as a blunt weapon.
Can't
Did
hear
bludgeoning
you.
damage.
So you're not muted.
You mean
but we can't hear
Rupus?
you.
Oh, sorry. I'm scurrying. I'm coming.
All right, cool. Since Tashi's standing right next to this back flap, I guess we'll ask Tashi to create another slice exit for this tent. And also, meanwhile, check in with Emil and see if any new developments have happened in.
And are you
Nails on his
guys
side.
closing the flap at the front of that tent up near Petra and
Yes.
Fate?
yeah.
Definitely.
This is already closed. We sliced open this bottom right
Okay.
sheer portion for people to infill, and I think Petra's having Tashi cut this one.
That stinks.
I'm
So,
gonna talk about
Yeah,
Regard's
it does.
fucking boots like that.
no, it's just this guy right here noticed the tent flap close. It caught his eye. Sorry, I rolled
Even when
a-
I'm screaming at him as a. Oh wait, no, I'm not screaming at that guy.
Yeah, I rolled a straight 19 for him before any bonuses.
Wow.
So he definitely noticed the tent flap close and spins around. He's like, "What was that?"
I let you guys know that one of the
Sony
guys
steps
turned
up
around.
the screaming.
Can I prepare an action?
No, remember we said we're not going to really prepare actions outside of combat anymore because it. was
We've had
making-
our initiative rolled since mid.
We always have
time last
initiative
time.
rolled.
That's
We're not
true,
under
you know.
initiative right now.
Okay, well,
I prefer that we not be under initiative yet.
Fate is just
Wait,
gonna
how-
wait.
How suspicious is this guy?
Fairly. He starts moving that way. He's
Stony stops screaming and falls to the ground on his back like he died. Out of the tree.
Please
Well,
give me
Stony
a
can still
performance
communicate
check.
with Squirrel, right? Brandon, does he talk as a squirrel or telepathically? Is it still like
He can only
15
speak to
again?
us telepathically. He can't vocalize or use common while in squirrel form, but obviously he can telepathically.
15 again.
This guy is very torn between the crazy squirrel, the weird
just died in
sock,
front
the
of him.
dude that just fell over
If-
back here.
Brandon,
tent
you're
flap.
a soldier. Brandon, you're a soldier at a boring base. A scroll's been yelling at you, and all of a sudden it drops dead in front of you.
he's got points
Squirrel
So-
fever.
You're going to go look at the squirrel.
Oh, he's going to do the exact opposite. He's like, there's something going on. That squirrel just died. Run away. Get away from the squirrel. Don't touch
That
it.
is not what a soldier would do. The soldier would be like, what just happened?
Soldier could
And
totally
would go
do
like
that.
poke it with like a stick.
They are on commission. They are. Come on, that would be
It's hard to argue.
well
with.
use of time.
I would, if this happened in my house, I would go outside and look at it.
Armed
That's not a
soldier.
good
It's all right.
argument.
Let the guy come. He'll
There-
have a real bad
There are
time. if
apparently
he's here.
2 different kinds of troop here.
If he keeps
Okay.
coming for the tent, Petra has a next plan
Yeah.
for distraction, and I'm about to convey it to Emil. So we gotta know what's gonna
Emil-
Hold on.
happen.
Emil
Hold on
wants
now.
Petra to know if, since that guy is going in some way, kind of like yell telepathically, if you guys would like Emil to signal to the soldiers that they have incoming on the hill to distract them and remobilize their troops towards a different avenue. Kind of a Plan Z, a World War Z, probably last
Yeah,
effort,
but-
but
That might notify the mage hands, who is
Yeah.
the only person I think we're actually legitimately scared of.
So
Well, now Stoney's
This
stuck
guy-
like this.
this guy, obviously a squirrel falling from the tree that was just chittering, is going to distract him, and a tent flap slipping loose from its tie is not as big of a deal at that
Yeah.
point. I'll give you that.
Not
Right.
nearly as cool.
He's not going to touch the squirrel because, like, I saw this movie, right? But he is going to suggest that maybe someone go and grab the boss.
oh well. Yeah, fuck you.
He's
I
gonna tell
guess.
this guy, "Hey, I'm gonna continue to take care of whatever I just named this guy that fell through and can't remember his name. You go and grab Salthasar. He might need to take a look at this squirrel. I don't know if poison or magic, but don't eat whatever you have and go grab Salthasar." Okay.
Since this is only like 30 feet away, would we be able to hear it?
Oh, absolutely. He's not being quiet. He doesn't think that someone is there trying to hurt anybody. He just thinks that
Even
maybe
if-
there's poison or some kind of toxin or something.
I can take him out. I can take him out.
This guy's gonna come
Wait,
here.
wait,
staying
don't worry
away
about it.
from the squirrel.
I can do it. Does this guy go yet?
Well, okay, hold on, Brandon. I had communicated I can take him out before he even started moving.
Okay.
So I assume
Ooh.
Petra would have a pretty quick response to that.
I would have, but who are you talking about? This person?
The one that is about to go move to find Salazar.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Petra is fine with that. She's gonna have Fate sneak behind him and try and take him out. Meanwhile, the rest of us are gonna continue slicing through the slap of the tent while this guy is now distracted tending to the bud, and we're gonna.
But he was on his back.
Oh.
I can kill him. But it'll probably notify the other two. What do you want me to
Okay.
do?
Nope. Don't do that. Let him go. I would rather corral them all in one spot, where we can see everyone. Then.
I can follow the guy that's going away and try to charm him.
What do you? What's your vision for this
Charm person. Charm
Yes.
person.
Please.
I'm not gonna seduce him. No, I'll pop out a squirrel form and just hide in the bushes.
If you
Oh,
can
man,
do
look
that
at you.
without being detected by anyone else at the camp, then go ahead. But only if you're like 100% sure that you won't be detected by anyone else. Otherwise, I would rather that he go and get Salthazar and bring him to the rest.
Okay, I was like 30% chance I was going to go through with that. So let's just wait.
Okay.
I'll be here, dead. Good luck.
Okay. All right. So let me try something. All right. Cool. Petra's gonna have
this-
Tashi.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
Okay, Petra's gonna have Tashi slice a slice in the tent because she's closest to the flap that Petra wants to go out of.
I already done it.
Slay. Okay. And then let me see how close I need to get to this guy. Okay. Petra is going to sneakily go right here. Everyone else stays in the tent flap for now. Stays in the tent. And you'll follow closely in just a minute. and oh my god, I'm glitching again. She is going to cast infestation again on this guy.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Yeah, I failed the hell out of that con save.
Okay, and then let me roll a d4. Cool. And then Petra's gonna immediately scurry into the tent.
Now, did you think of a specific part of him when you were thinking about the infestation?
It just creates like a 5-foot radius cloud, or like all around them, as far as I'm.
So, out of the wound, the bite that he'd had from the flies before, springs, just a wellspring of just flies pouring out of that wound and enveloping him. And
Some exorcist shit, Brandon.
and he
That's
falls
icky.
again against the wall here, batting at flies and screaming as he takes an additional 6 damage from this second round of flies. This in turn freaks the heck out of this guy, who trips and falls backward, landing prone on his back, trying to get away from this sudden infestation of flies that just comes pouring out of his buddy's previous bite. They're screaming, they're shouting. This guy is now panicking, and he's confused and looking toward the other two. It's not a pretty thing.
Okay, cool. Well, while they're distracted in this just fucking nightmare scenario, Petra's gonna usher everyone else from the tent into the next tent through the flap silently and swiftly.
I would like to do something. I would like to cast Minor Illusion on this guy right here. Hold on. Yeah, that guy right there.
Okay.
And what it's gonna be is it's gonna be the sound of like buzzing that just like can't see, but it's like occurring around his head.
So like tinnitus on steroids.
That's cool.
Give me a
Yeah,
performance
it's
roll on that.
I feel like he should have advantage because of the fact that he was attacked. By
He doesn't
I'll
need
take
it. He is just doing this. He's ducking down. He is trying to like avoid any flies because he doesn't want a torrent of flies to come pouring out of his body. He's like, "Not today, bugs. Not today."
Does
It's
he step on Stony?
if you were playing Pokemon, it would be super effective. He does
Cool.
not
Right
yet,
on.
luckily.
Okay.
No one is noticing Stony anymore.
I'm gonna try to hide in a
Yeah.
bush or something.
Petra thinks it's a
Do the
great
young-
idea if
young
you're not to
squirrel in the
continue
bush?
laying there.
Yeah, is there
Old
is there a
squirrel.
bush nearby?
I mean, there's some foliage below the tree. you were
Actually, I'm just gonna hide
around.
I'm gonna hide in the tree as much as I can. Is there a nice little squirrel nook in this tree?
Sure, I'm sure there is. I mean, what tree doesn't
I
have
hide
a
it.
nice little squirrel nook?
It's gonna
Not
communicate
many.
with Petra that he might be able to.
Hey team, you've got inbound.
what's the word?
What is going on out there?
Petra's listening to her fate, but I can't hear you that well. You're pretty
I'm not-
quiet.
Sorry. Let me turn down my microphone's shit. That's there you go.
Kind of
Fate's-
sounded really far away all night.
Oh, sorry.
I feel like we're really
Um,
distant.
Yeah. Fate's gonna say that he could get behind this tent that's not knocked down and perhaps get them into a pincer movement when they crowd up, because otherwise they'll have space to move out.
Yeah. Okay. Petra agrees to that. So fate behind the tent. Everyone else swiftly through the flaps, which is an excellent title.
Team, you've got inbound. Everyone else is moving towards you.
Fuck. Okay. Acknowledge. Petra responds to Emil. Great.
What is going on over there? What is all the commotion? As
Do they make it swiftly through the
as
flaps?
this
By the way?
figure. Oh, they make it swiftly through the flaps. There is no way anybody's paying attention to anything except for the fly bonanza that's going on
Okay.
over there.
Is that guy as young as he looks? He looks like he's like
Yes.
19.
He is a very young person.
19? Can we say he's 26?
Why? Why does he need to be 26?
Then he's just 1 year younger than me, and it feels more appropriate.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. So is this the one that's puking and like having flies come out of his body right now?
This yoker here that now has a red dot is the one that just it's enveloped in the fly cloud. How long does that last, by the way? The infestation?
Sorry, let me check. Momentarily, I guess. It doesn't specify. Momentarily.
In that moment, Fade is going to do reconnaissance, and he's going to see, are these two looking away from Flyboy?
Well, this one is going nuts, waving his hands about, trying to avoid the flies that he thinks are coming for him due to the minor illusion spell. This guy is just working his way back up to his feet and still looking at this guy with his jaw just completely dropped.
Petra, I can kill one of them. I don't know. Do you want to wait?
Let's wait until the rest of the crew. It seems like that probably all of them are about to be in this little clearing by the tents here. Also,
if this all goes to shit, I can cast a fog cloud.
Okay, yeah, if it all goes to shit, but
no, it's just no, it's like preparing for it to all to go to shit. There's a escape-ish plan. I can cover them all in fog, and then I can try to light them up with fairy stuff, so then they're like visible in the fog.
Okay, cool. We'll keep that in mind. That sounds like it could work. In a pinch. Is Wagat still in the tent, or have you just not moved your token yet, Adam?
Oh, yeah, sorry, you didn't move it.
No, it is. I just want to make sure that you follow the crew. Okay. Cool.
So in the amount of time it would take you guys to move there, I think this is an appropriate movement for everyone else. This guy is still running around like crazy, trying to swat around. This guy is now on his feet, and this guy is looking at himself in utter terror, wondering what hell is going to come out of him next.
Okay. So just a moment. That's a shame. Okay. Sorry. I really wish I could fix this situation with the camera. It's really driving me insane. Okay, sorry, I'm reading the chat about Emil and Emil's weapons. What's the update on that?
We were just asking, since last time we said that we stripped the body, but I didn't get to ask what they were wearing, or what they were equipped. I mean, it would stand to reason that they had some sort of long range weapon since they were up in a watchtower of sorts.
Yeah, they had a longsword and a longbow.
Oh, okay, so I do have a longbow now.
You do.
Okay.
Awesome. Great. Cool. So Petra's going to communicate to the crew that once all of our opponents, including the mage hand person, kid, I'm going to call him a kid, once everyone's in this clearing, then we'll mount our attack, including Emil, who should swoop down from the guard tower unless they want to make some ranged attacks first. If they're confident that they can make some effective ranged attacks from the guard tower, then that's fine. But otherwise, they should swoop in with the rest of the crew. Probably like the cooler and more dramatic they can do it, the better. That would be a slay. And flank at every opportunity is the plan once we initiate our assault.
Quick side note, I could play dumb and use the longbow and then pretend to like miss you guys, so that way they think that I'm like attacking, but I'm actually, play the field a little bit and then swoop in.
I like that, actually. I like it. Yeah.
I have a question, Commander.
Yeah.
I've missed Rufus's voice. I have a question, Commander.
I have a question. For Hunter's Mark, which one would you like me to mark? The 19-year-old boy?
The kid, yes, the 19-year-old boy.
Dragon.
That we're planning on murdering.
Yes. Yeah, and actually, so ideally, seems like the 19-year-old boy probably is in charge here. Well, that doesn't seem like he's been called the boss. He's in charge here. So ideally, I'd kind of like to keep him alive as long as possible and maybe subdue him and capture him so that we can gather intel. Everyone else, disposable. Flank and stab. I don't know, whatever attack you like to do. Doesn't have to be a stab. Live your truth.
Man, you're so lucky these aren't TMF because I was thinking like, oh, Petra said stab telepathically. Fate would typically go.
Yeah.
Stab.
But he knows he's supposed to be in stealth mode, so.
Much appreciated.
Stealth mode. During this little interchange, I think these guys would have moved about yay. And this guy would have probably very cautiously approached his buddy here. Minor illusion lasts how long?
About a minute.
Okay, so it hasn't been quite a minute yet. So this guy is still
It
dancing like an
wouldn't
idiot.
follow him.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
you're good.
Oh, okay. Well, then at that moment, since no one else is within range and the other guys still haven't shown up, Petra's gonna cast yet another infestation, but on this guy who's within her. Oh, sorry, you meant the right cursor. On this guy who's within her range. Also, if anyone else has any kind of like ranged attacks or spells that like the direction will not be indicated, feel free. Like on these lesser kind of looking dudes, camp. We could like go for it. I don't care, but be careful about the kid.
A question, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
If using a vow of enmity, I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce that.
Enmity, yeah.
Yeah. Does that give indication to the person that I've done that, or is it just like I muttered to myself and now I have placed them?
I have to see the wording of it. Sorry,
I can.
I'm pulling it up right now. Or you can do that. I would say uttering can be a noise you make to yourself. It doesn't say shout, exclaim, proclaim.
All right. So, would I be able to move here without being seen if I'm being stealthy, like on the edge of the tent?
I mean, you're just sneaking your way around the tent. This guy is still fairly distracted. He does not see you.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of. Well, if he's fairly distracted, can I go forward like?
I'm gonna take just one step back because I'm still dealing with the infestation.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I'm assuming it's all happening simultaneously. So as the infestation just appears around him, because it didn't have a previous point, on like a condensation nucleus of sorts, it just appears around him. The flies now going along with that buzzing sound, and he just starts screaming, "They've got me! Oh, it's the squirrel!" Just screaming about the flies and the dead squirrel. Let's see, he wouldn't have seen it clearly, so damn. He sees the flies and gets very confused. What squirrel? And while all this is going on, Fate, you're doing your move. What else? What's everyone else doing?
Hiding in a hole.
Hiding in a hole. Rupus, who did you mark?
I haven't marked yet, but I'm gonna mark the boy, the 19-year-old boy.
The
Okay.
boy.
Honor marking doesn't notify them, does it?
No. I don't believe it does.
No,
It
does
doesn't
not.
do any damage initially. It's just you know.
Wow.
Rupus.
Oh, that's for an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it.
What color do you want, Rupus? Blue, green, orange, purple, pink, or yellow?
Green ribbon. Oh.
Mine blue. I'm not green. I don't associate with the green grungs.
She's too
If
good
I was
for greens.
green, I would die. I'm
Because
blue.
Rupus is classist.
I'm
Green,
blue.
that
If I
is
was green, I would die.
Trying to work it out of his
It's
system,
not
but you know,
easy
those morals.
being green.
I'm blue.
Okay, so seeing that we're all kind of basically like cornered in this tent, which for a while was good for us, but now it's kind of looking like, I don't want us all to be trapped here. I don't. Petra's going to ask Rupus to slice open the back of this tent, and what about slicing?
Before you do that,
No,
I'm
not
gonna
yet.
let you know there's two people who have a eyesight to you.
Yeah, no, there's a tent right here. There's another small tent.
Oh, sorry.
But these guys, right? No one else.
Yeah. Not that I see.
What?
Cutting
Emil?
makes a sound.
Cutting makes a sound. I
Yeah.
mean, probably not while
Yeah,
people
like
are
a
screaming because
19-year-old.
they have swarms of bugs attacking them.
I would
I
say,
would be attuned to any nearby sound.
well, whenever you guys make noises, I've been rolling, so we'll see.
Okay.
So I am offsetting it by the distractions and stuff.
Yeah, well, to add an extra layer of distraction while Rufus is cutting a flap in the back of the tent, so that a couple other people can move out and kind of position themselves strategically. Haven't decided where yet. Petra's going to cast yet another infestation, and she's going to do infestation on the one guy who hasn't had it yet.
Fuck.
This guy here.
Yes.
All right, let's do his con
Does it
save.
end the last one?
Either
when you
way,
cast it?
what?
Does it end the last one when you cast a new one?
No, because it's not continuous. It's just momentary.
Oh, okay.
And also, by the way, they all have to be within my line of sight. So Petra's been like peeking a single eye out of the flap of the tent because I don't have to be within their line of sight. They obviously.
Correct. He passed his con save though,
Oh fuck. Okay.
so just nothing happens.
He's like,
Yeah, just
I don't
nothing
mind.
happens. He feels.
he stands in a cloud of flies. He's
He
like,
feels
"Oh."
like he feels an eye on him for just a moment, but then just blows it off, realizing that there was a bunch of flies and one of them could have an eye on him. At
Okay.
this point, of course, the flies have dissipated, and this guy is he's laying on the ground, panting, covering his head. We've moved a little bit closer here, and here. He's actually going to have moved there.
All right.
This guy's moving this way, and these two are conferring.
Okay. Petra's gonna ask Wagat if he could come to the flap so he can have range of motion. Range of motion? No, range of vision. So they can be within his range of sight. And cast do another minor illusion. Honestly, on any of them. Just make any of them think they're being attacked by bugs. And I think that'll freak the whole crew out. Or any other kind of bizarre illusion you can think of. The
Okay.
freakier the better.
So I
Smell
can
cyanide.
see 3. I can see one guy here, and I can see 2 people over here.
It says there's
Just based
also
off
two
of
up
like
here.
the arc of vision that
The
comes through
map.
roll 20.
Yeah. So I think to
Uh,
actually be able to see, you'd have to look through the flap of the tent that's right here, and you'd be able to
Manifest
see.
the beehive in the tree.
Oh, true.
Honestly, that's a great idea. I'm not mad at that.
A buzzing hornet's nest.
Yeah, just make everyone think that. Actually, that'd be better if you can cast an illusion that affects all of them.
Well, there is a tree like right here.
Well,
next to
I'm
those
in.
2 guys.
You wouldn't be able to see those two, though. We know they're there from Stoney's reconnaissance,
Well,
and from
so
Emil.
that tent also has some on this back wall
Yes.
here. You guys can see through it, right? This back wall.
Oh, that's a problem.
Right, this back wall here. It's not completely see-through. It's not completely mesh, but there are slits that can be seen through. Obviously, someone looking in from the outside is going to have a lot harder time seeing through than you guys with your faces pressed up against it. But it is completely reasonable that he'd be able to see those two.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't realize that there were
No, totally.
mesh slots. Cool. Well, then, yeah.
It was actually
Um,
completely open, but I retconned that and fixed that because I forgot to tell you guys that, and I'm not going to screw you over like that. So,
Thanks, much
Oh,
appreciated.
those mesh slots.
Okay.
what was that, Sam?
What'd you say?
Said your mom is mesh slots. Sorry, I just
Don't talk about my mom like
I
that.
hadn't contributed in a while. There you go. You're welcome.
I haven't talked to my mom in a long time, so I don't know if she's mesh slots or not.
My mom loved
No, she
her
does.
mesh slots.
Okay. So
Okay.
She
on
died
the
with
spell,
7
it can
of them
only
nearby.
do an image or a sound. It can't do both.
One or the
So
other.
I can make the buzzing sound where they don't see it, or I can make something appear that they might see, but it won't make any sound unless you can do a minor illusion of your own, and we can coordinate.
We can do that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
But that sound would only appear in that 5-foot space. We take prestidigitation to make a more widely heard sound. I believe.
Wait.
I mean, isn't that a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't. I mean, neither of us have prestidigitation.
Make sure I'm reading that
Oh,
right.
who the fuck? I thought somebody pressed just to do a bob and a
I mean, no, that was why we needed Wagat's sock,
Oh, no.
because we don't
I'm
have
totally-
prestidigitation.
I am
So we-
totally wrong about the sound only going 5 feet. I don't know what I was thinking. My bad. It's image. It's only be 5 feet. I apologize.
Okay. Cool.
Mm.
So then Petra's
big
weighing
image, honestly.
options and trying to think of whether we should let these two continue their trek towards the clearing so that we can ambush everyone, or whether we should upset them now, basically.
I can kill these two up here. I swear to God. I swear
Wait,
to God.
Why is
If you
Daisy
get
over
'em-
there again?
If you get them all in a little 25-foot circle, 20-foot circle, we can just encase them in fog and just pick them off.
Yes.
Sam, was Daisy doing some recon or something?
Yeah.
No,
No.
maybe.
Maybe.
I thought about having her go ahead a little, but I don't know which direction we're going yet.
Yeah. Well, okay. So that's actually.
I think a rabbit in chainmail might be a little
awesome.
suspicious.
I can have her roll for stealth.
Well, I mean, she would most certainly have disadvantage, I imagine. But like, if you saw a rabbit in chainmail and you just saw a dead squirrel, and that's what excited you, that rabbit is gonna seem like a god, and they're gonna fucking flock it or try and eat it for its powers.
I don't think you get disadvantage with chainmail for.
No, I do because it's the
But
armor.
you're also
thing.
you're also a rabbit, and that chainmail is like a fourth of your body weight.
Right. It's a tiny little armor of gleaming that like contracted itself to her tiny little body.
It's the
You know, it
fucking rabbit
fits.
from
It
Monty Python.
appropriately fits. It's not like dragging behind her like human sized.
So that is actually what Rupus has already has cut a new flap in the tent.
Flap
We
has
just
been
haven't sent. Flap's been cut.
Not
We just haven't sent anyone out of it yet, which was the plan, that we were going to send a few more people out. Probably starting with Rupus, actually. If Rupus could cut another flap into this tent, and then maybe Rupus, Tashi, and
all I do is flaps.
Daisy could hang out in this tent and keep an eye out from that direction. Do we think that's achievable? And in the meantime, maybe Petra tries another attempt at infestation while Wagat casts minor illusion to make these two experience a horrific buzzing from inside their own minds. Because we are using psychological warfare now.
Are we picking them off yet? Because I could take an arrow.
Uh,
to them.
let's wait, because
Yeah.
they'll definitely know
Okay.
that it comes from that tent.
Well, here's my thing. If we do the illusion that Wagat has, could he make it sound like it's coming from a different direction so they don't know? Or would
I
that
mean,
be
I think they'll be able to. You know how you can like tell what like where the entrance wound on a bullet is. I think like the way that the arrow is sticking out of them will be a dead giveaway about what direction it came from.
I'll just
Also,
have you
bows are
guys
pretty
know,
loud.
I've been
What if
rolling
it
like
sounded like it
crap
was coming
all
from?
night.
Huh?
Pardon?
Are
There-
you about to tell us that you
No,
did it?
Wonderful.
I've been rolling like crap all night. Like I rolled for each of the people sneaking from tent to tent, and the highest I rolled was a 5. Like they did
Nice.
not perceive any of you guys. So thank the dice tonight because this is going very much in your favor because the dice like you.
Thank the dice.
That's what I like to hear. The dice like psychological warfare.
Mhm.
So-
Fate's just chomping at the bit to kill at this point.
You will get to, I promise, you're gonna get to kill. You're gonna get to kill so hard. It's gonna be
Let
crazy.
me at him. Let me at him.
Once he takes out his skinny ass arm and he's like, "Why?"
Okay, so yeah, we want minor illusion from Wagat. We want infestation from Petra. Those things are both happening while Tashi and Rupus and Daisy are sneaking from one tent to the next. Oh, okay. Well, one's not good enough. By the way, I'm casting it on this guy who's already had it twice.
Poor dude.
All right, so we're casting infestation on him. Who's getting hit with minor illusion? What got?
I'm going to put it on this one right here. It's going to be in the same square as them, so they're not necessarily going to know that it's coming from a direction.
Okay.
But this one will hear it.
Okay. And it's the
God,
sound of the
Adam,
buzzing again.
The ASMR from your, it's
Is it too close?
no, it's fantastic. Keep talking.
I might have to go like change my pants in a little bit. Don't mind me.
Oh, dude, same.
So so distracted by your sultry voice. Okay, so that's happening there. Stony, what are you doing?
I'm just taking like stock of the situation, waiting for them all to get within like a nice circle. So if it all goes to hell, I can cast a nice little fog circle.
All right. Tashi, what are you and Daisy doing?
I'm also looking for a good spot for human Stony to stand on.
Okay.
We're waiting. Daisy knows that she's probably most likely gonna go out first. Create a flank for
And
me.
Why are you talking in character to Brandon?
Why
Like he
not?
I
asked
don't
you a
know.
question in your mind.
I like it.
Because, listen,
I know. I imagine
I don't get to roleplay Tashi's voice enough, so I'm just gonna do it.
I
have
imagine
zero
Tashi's,
problem
like
with
talking to the heavens, like
I'm just
That's what Tasha's doing.
I'm just waiting.
I'm just waiting. It reminds me of the time out back my house on the porch with that sweet tea, Nana. Or Meemaw.
Mommy mo.
All
I
right.
have a Nana.
It's the front. It's not the front porch. It's the front, honey.
Los
It's called a
Santo.
front.
I'll take you down by the creek. Get you wet.
Mm-hmm.
Rufus, what are you doing?
I am through the tent.
Mhm.
Can I prepare an action?
So we're kind of,
Or not
since
doing
we're not in
Um,
the thing where people are taking turns initiative,
Okay.
then we're not doing hold actions.
Okay.
Because you're not
then
taking
I'm
actions
just
to hold.
Wait a
kind of-
second. We are in initiative though.
I mean, I don't think
You
I'm
are
doing
not
very
initiative.
much.
No.
Yeah.
We just have initiative rolled if we become an initiative to save us the 20 minutes it takes us to do things.
It helps with the
I'm just-
narrative flow.
Standing by then.
Okay.
Petra's gonna mention to Fate, who's been also everyone. I know that we're all like creeping and waiting and waiting and creeping. And I don't want that. Like I want us all to get some
And
action.
waiting.
So anyways, Fate, what was it that you cast before?
Smite.
Feel free to do that again. Like if you, I don't know if that's like a first level
He
or a
has to be
cantrip or
doing
what for you.
an attack for
I
that.
have to
like,
smack them first.
It has to be
Oh,
physically
I
No,
see.
touched.
she's talking about the channel divinity. I
Yeah,
think.
That's just my vow. That just gives me advantage, but I have to be within 10 feet, so I'm waiting for you to tell me
I
when
see.
to go in,
Okay,
and then
got
I'll
it.
fuck up
It's
some lives.
primarily melee.
Then before we execute everything that's happening, Emil, what are you up to?
Emil's waiting for the order to oh gross. Emil's waiting for the order to shoot some people
And
with this longbow.
and I'm assuming you're watching all of this going down.
I'm watching and trying to appear like I'm not watching.
Okay, so you're
I'm
not like
kinda
physically
watching
like
over my
leaning over the rail,
shoulder.
staring at them.
No.
Okay.
I'm being very like, hey,
Uh,
you guys all right? But I'm not saying anything.
Jordan, commiserating.
I know. I wasn't gonna. I wasn't gonna
had
try
to
and type
complete
that.
I had to complete that.
Watching,
Waiting.
commiserating.
I'm saying-
AMCA
you say it
claim.
ain't
I will
so.
not come.
I will not
claims.
go.
Crap! I still have to send you my letter, so that we can work on
It's
like.
okay. I believe in you.
Sorry, it's been rough.
Don't worry. I've made my week real shitty. Sam knows about it.
Uh-oh. Do you need a hug, buddy?
We both do.
Yeah. If things don't work out the way that we're hoping they do, we'll need some real hugs from you.
I
Either
gotcha.
way.
It could go
Um,
really, really poorly again, and hopefully it doesn't.
Oh damn! I feel like I'm missing out on a lot here. Let's hope.
Yeah.
But let's hope this doesn't go really, really poorly, as Minor Illusion is cast and causes a buzzing sound over here. And once again, from the wounds that this guy has sustained, flies come pouring out of his body, seemingly pouring out of his body. They're just manifesting from those spots and envelop him in these biting bugs. That is SP3 for another 1 damage. And did you roll that d4 so I know which way he runs?
Yeah, 5 feet to the west. He's in the same spot as his buddy now.
Assuming this
he-
map is more accurate than the world map.
Not more accurate, just different accurate.
Hmm.
The orientation of the map will make so much sense eventually. I promise you. It is, as the story unfolds, you'll understand more about why their cardinal direction is the way it is.
I'm watching and I'm
So-
waiting.
Well,
Find
I am
out.
commiserating.
More lore.
Commiserated.
So this guy again just throws his whole body to the west, knocking his buddy prone. They both end up on their backs as this guy's swatting away flies again, slowly just being eaten by them. Does he actually?
Don't you hate when your buddy unexpectedly puts you on your back?
I mean,
I mean,
Unexpected.
depends on the buddy.
I've yet to have complaints about
Surprise.
it. This guy was actually paying attention because this is the third bout of flies he's heard, second one he's seen. And so he's going to take a moment to see if this is natural or magical. And he is able to... Anyway, he gets a weird look on his face, and you see him mutter something and wave his hands over his body, and his body starts to shimmer a little bit.
Body glitter?
And he yells, "Everyone spread out!"
Oh fuck! No!
He points at
What?
this guy.
I got half that. Liv, your microphone.
got, like, none of that.
Wonky.
What?
Your microphone went really wonky. You
Oh,
got
probably
half
because I
that.
shouted and it didn't want me shouting.
They're on to us.
This
Yeah.
one is flapping their hands around, trying to get bugs away from them. This one takes a step back, looking at their friend, very confused by those sudden flailing and the sound of bugs that came out of nowhere.
Fog him in? I can fog him in.
All right, Petra,
Okay.
I'm about to shoot this guy, or I'm gonna fly in and take the kid.
Which guy? I needed to indicate on the map. Yeah. Okay. Yes. That's so. Petra's fine with that. We're gonna all mount another simultaneous attack because it seems like we're about to lose the element of surprise. So we're gonna take it while we've got it. So Rupus, target this one. Emil, target this one. Stony, blanket of fog, and then Fate, go ahead and make a dash for either of these two. This one on the right is the one who's gonna be the weakest by far.
He's flying faster right now, right?
It's only for a moment.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Did you just draw that, Jesse?
I mean, so
Damn it.
if like right as this is all happening and
What
we're
is he
making the
doing?
coordinated
Pull
attack,
it
would
back
he
up, I
still
wanna see it.
be like offset at all or like disadvantaged?
I'm sorry, I was trying to get rid of a weird pink line. What was that?
Since like we're doing this all simultaneously and in the moment, would he be at like a disadvantage at all recovering from the
Well,
infestation?
he's still prone, so you would have advantage on your attack.
Okay.
So we have courses of action for everyone but Wagat and Tashi. What are Wagat and Tashi up to?
Yeah. So Tashi, if you're prepared emotionally, feel free to go ahead and get ready to rage. And then once we've lost our element of surprise, you can bust out of the tent and make an attack on either of the two who are closest to you. Please be careful of the kid because he seems like the most dangerous and also the one we don't want dead.
I am more than prepared at this point.
Okay.
I've been like itching, like wanting to.
I mean, they've all been itching. That's mostly Petra's doing.
Look at my lizard tits!
She's like a gator in need of a toothbrush, all sorts of angry and sharp.
You got
Thank
it.
you, Water
Can you
Boy.
point out which one is the young one more time?
It's this middle guy with the blue dot.
Okay.
So for Wagat, do you have any kind of like ranged attack that you can make on any of them? Really, it's fine.
I can potentially get rid of the youth.
No, don't get rid of the youth. We want to keep the youth.
The youth of
Well,
the future.
You want to keep him around, or do you want him to like live?
I have
I want him-
20.
I want him to live.
I have all my
Okay,
lay on.
then I can get rid of him.
What do you mean get rid of him? What are you trying to do?
Do you have banishment, Adam?
Send him to another plane of existence. No, I mean I don't want to metagame, but I've got suggest, which means that I can maybe make him go
Suggest is
somewhere.
pretty good. You just
Okay,
tell
I
him to
don't
walk
think-
away.
I don't think that that's
Exactly.
metagaming. I definitely think that Wagat would know that he's capable of that and could tell Petra that he's capable of that.
Um,
Yeah, but
Tell
it's
him
less
to come
fun
up
if I
here.
tell you everything.
All right. So we doing this?
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
I believe Rupus
Can-
has a question.
Yeah.
Petra also has more, but yes,
Okay,
Rufus, question.
can I have a different target? Because I only kind of have range.
Totally.
attacks.
I got him. I got this
Okay,
guy.
so can I do this one?
Okay, so
Yep.
is that
Yep.
so? Yeah, Emil and
Then I can
Rufus
use
will
my-
simultaneously target the same person.
Okay.
And
You can come to my aid if I need it.
okay, awesome. And then finally, last thing that's going to happen during our simultaneous attack is that Petra is going to once again cast infestation on this guy. Those are all the things that are happening during our simultaneous. Big. This is gonna be sick. I'm really excited.
Should
Alright.
throw out there
Explode.
also.
Do we follow initiative for this?
I know
That
you didn't.
I would
Not
start
yet.
initiative just so I can track everyone's
Okay.
actions, but it would all be happening simultaneously. Sam, what were you saying?
I know you don't give Daisy orders usually, Petra, but she's gonna be coming out this way, right here-ish.
Are we
to
getting a
flank.
surprise attack turn, Brandon?
So surprise rounds aren't a thing in 5e, but I'm kind of letting you guys have that right now.
Okay.
So,
You're Matt Mercering, because he allows it too.
I mean, if it makes sense, then yeah, we're gonna do it. Here's your surprise
Okay.
round, but I'm not giving everyone like advantage.
Advantage or something.
Oh, I don't want that. I just want a free turn.
So
Yeah,
I
that's what
have
you're
a
getting.
secondary question just to see if this meshes with the intent of the round. Am I confined? I'm not like saying like 14 attacks, but am I confined to only a singular bonus action as I'm going through? And this initial one, since we're not in combat.
We're treating it like a normal turn,
Okay,
so everyone gets one normal turn.
gotcha. How much damage do we think the one who's currently prone has taken so far?
I can add it up, but I think it's like 10-ish.
Okay.
It's very close to 10ish, so close that it's exactly 10ish.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Here's hoping the dice roll with me.
All right.
Okay.
So,
So you want us to do these
I
roll all
will.
of our shit by initiative?
Yeah, I will. I will
Prompts.
just.
That's fine.
I will prompt people.
Slay. We are about to.
Sam/Tashi.
Last question. I see. Are on the counter? Are all the unknown creatures your guys?
Wait, you broke up a little bit there. Can you repeat that?
Are all the unknown creatures on the turns that screen? Are those all your guys?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So does Daisy just automatically go for me, or do you want me to
Daisy
roll?
goes during your turn.
Okay.
All right. Then it starts with Stony.
All right. Stoney's going to hop up to his predetermined human position where he can stand in the tree.
Okay.
And he's going to use a bonus action to turn to Stony.
Okay.
And so Stony pops up in the tree and he's going to telepathically let everyone know, like, hey, everyone about the tree is about to turn to fog, so try to remember where they're at.
Okay.
And he's going to cast fog cloud centered, I guess. That's 20. That's 20. That's 20. Yeah, right there. A 20-foot sphere right here. Did that show up or not?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Oh no, crap. Son of a biscuit. There we go. So centered. You said centered here.
Yeah, there. That's 20 feet.
5. No.
Oh,
I
it should
just
end
made
like
it-
on the edge of.
Yeah. I just made a giant circle, and now I gotta make it fit. It's not letting me
Here,
select the
I'll
stupid thing.
hold that up for you.
Thanks. It just won't let me select the stupid circle. There we go. Oh my gosh. What in the heck? Can you do that one more time? Sorry.
So fuck you.
The one thing that I prefer being like in person for, I already have all my like,
Little circles.
yeah. I have all
That's
my
what I miss
spell
about
things.
the good old days of D&D.
Right. Well, there's a lot of things I honestly miss about us being in person. Like most of it. So.
I mean, can we just say that the 4 people that are next to Stony are in fog?
Yeah, all for everyone within this circle is in the fog cloud, right, Stony?
Yeah.
Is that about right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
All fogged up.
All right. Poof. There's a cloud.
Fat clouds, bro.
Fat clouds, bro. I don't ever want to say that again.
That's all it is.
They're heavily obscured
Alright.
and they last for up to an hour, unless a stiff breeze picks up.
All right. Have you got anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. I'm up in a tree still. I'm assuming I'm also in the fog, so.
Correct. Tashi, do you do your
Does it
thing?
say- It never says how high the fog goes. Oh, it's a sphere.
Yeah, it's fair.
So 20 feet
25
in the sky
yeah, 20
also.
feet.
Okay. How up in the tree? How high up in the tree am I?
The 2-dimensional sphere.
Somewhere between 5 and 15 feet.
Okay.
Get fogged, motherfucker.
All right, Tashi, what do we got?
So I'm gonna tell Tashi to go flank. And she knows what that means. We've done this before. So she's going to run out behind these barrels and along the wall, and like be right behind this guy.
It's even
the
easier. It's a
bushes.
wagon loaded with supplies, so she can just dart right under it. Make it even faster. Yeah.
Perfect. So that's gonna be her turn. She's not gonna do an attack on her turn this
Ankle
round.
biter. Okay.
Tashi is going to use reckless attack. But I'm going to Rajay first.
Of course.
So she's just gonna come out of the tent like like just reaching. And she's gonna come right up to this guy and do a reckless attack. So that's a melee attack. And if you'd like me to read it, I can.
No, you're fine. But are you flanking? If so, either Daisy
I
needs to be
am.
here or you need to be here.
Okay.
I have that
I'm here.
M&E sandwich.
Any sandwich. All right, so reckless attack. So I'm gonna be doing Rajay. I gotta click it, make it work. And I'm gonna do an unarmed strike. Does an 18 hit?
As a matter of fact, it does.
Roll twice, maybe you'll crit.
So you will take 4. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. I get an advantage on that, so let me do it just in case. I probably won't get higher, but okay. So he'll take 4 bludgeon damage. Damage.
Damage.
And then I'm gonna use
Forehead.
what's happening? Oh. I'm gonna use Savage Attacker. And what is happening?
That means
What am I
getting
listening
attacked
to?
by your dog.
Let me see.
Sorry, by their dog.
Sorry, lost track of what I'm doing. I apologize.
Savage attack is what you said.
Yeah, I just can't find it. Sorry. Oh, never mind. That's like I can roll. You know what?
So using your reckless
That's a
attack
reroll.
and
Yeah. No, I'm thinking of Savage
flanking.
Attacker.
Okay. So I was gonna say if you
Um,
were doing reckless attack and flanking, they kind of cancel. They're both advantage, so it'd be useless to do both.
Right. So I'm actually thinking of that's 4. Got 4 bludgeons. So okay, so that's gonna be my turn.
Wait, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Like, actually, for like Brandon, how does that work in terms of canceling things out?
I'm sorry, canceling was the wrong term. Advantage doesn't stack, and so flanking would give you advantage. Reckless attack would give you advantage, but using reckless attack, it isn't always the
Flanking
best
gives
option.
advantage?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why I
Oh
said
my
flank at every
God.
opportunity.
What the fuck?
That's
Adam, wait,
Hold
did
on.
you not know
Hold on.
that?
What?
This is like
I thought it was
episode
just a little bit of a
15, bro.
bonus. Like,
No. When you are straight flanking an enemy, you gain advantage.
okay. Now I
conversely,
know.
if you're being flanked,
You-
they also get advantage.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm glad I know that now.
It's not super useful for you as a caster, but it's extraordinarily important for like Rufus, me, Tashi, and Emil.
It
Oh,
can
yeah.
be handy
I'm
too,
not
even
gonna
if
get
you're a
that
caster
close.
and you get like boxed in to,
Yeah.
flank someone and like jab them with your shiv or whatever. I don't know.
We know a guy has a shiv, 100%.
Oh, he's got a magic dagger. Yeah.
He
Alright,
keeps that
he's
shit on
magic.
the ready.
Also, his left sock maybe is just like hardened enough to use as a shiv.
Just
Just instantaneously bacterial infection.
Yeah.
it does poison damage on top of the piercing damage.
When he
All
pulls
right.
the dagger out of his boot.
I lied, by the way.
About
I'm going to be going into a frenzy. So I'm going to do a bonus attack.
there we go. That's what I was looking for.
That's what I was looking for too. So go ahead and do that.
So like I know there's more that she can do right now.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Fuck.
You have advantage.
You have advantage on it.
Hey-oh!
That'll hit.
Yeah.
And I'll do 4 more.
All right.
And
we
that'll be my turn.
gotta get you some spiked gloves or something.
Does Tashi only
Well-
use her hands?
No, I just all the advantages I have with raid, frenzy, and reckless attack and like savage attack are all melee.
Melee or unarmed?
Melee. So
Use
I was
weapons.
just wanted to see what kind of damage I could do with just my fists.
I like it. I can dig it.
I think it'd be crazy if Tashi did a dual class and went a little bit of monk, because that would be devastating as a barbarian.
Mhm.
Touche. All right.
right. I'll be using my great axe. I also pulled that out for the next turn, by the way.
There we go. Of course. And Daisy didn't use her action. Does she want to dodge
Well, she
so that I don't kill her?
yeah, she'll go ahead and dodge. Could she dodge to like here?
But she could move
And
over there if she still has movement. Sure. That wouldn't, and then still take dodge as an action.
Yeah, I'm thinking that just because then we'll be within 5 feet of the enemy, which would give pack tactics to everybody else attacking this guy.
It does put her being flanked, so if one of them gets a wild hair and wants to attack her, they
Never
would have
mind. I'm
advantage.
gonna have her
Oh,
just
wow.
like back up to right there.
Get
That
the
would
wild
open her up to an
hair.
attack of opportunity.
Is Daisy a regular rabbit?
Unless she takes disengage as her action.
She'll disengage.
Okay, great. Daisy is a well-trained therapy rabbit.
With
Stat wise, is she a
chainmail
regular
and
rabbit?
also yeah. Well, we
Kind of.
used regular rabbit with familiar features to create.
It's kind of a
Daisy.
hybrid thing we did.
Is her hit points 1?
No.
No.
Okay.
Why?
Just checking.
No,
Is
we
that because he
to make
said I
sure
would kill
nothing
her?
No, just make sure nothing dramatic happens.
I would be.
Daisy!
Like someone
All right.
steps on it.
So when I ship you guys are Dashi. Dashi, is there anything else?
Nope.
The Daisy Dashi pair. Rupus, what do you got?
I'm up. Okay. I
I'm
forgot I
up.
had
They
bonus
see
action
me.
that I
I'm
can-
down.
I'm up. So I'm gonna use Slayer's Spray.
Yeah.
Never used that before.
Yeah. Player spray so fucking cool. Okay.
Yeah, I just double checked it because it seemed really OP, but I can
It is OP.
Yeah.
It's
So,
awesome.
hell yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that on this guy, my target.
All right.
I don't think I do anything, but like, yeah, now I get an extra 1d6. Anyways, and then I'm gonna poison up a blow dart and shoot it at him.
Blow dart. What's the range on that?
It's
Is
a
it
blow gun.
30, 60?
No, the range is 25 feet to 100 feet.
All right. So
200 I mean, wait,
so-
sorry, 20.
yeah.
100 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, so the 25 feet means you can attack without disadvantage. Anything between 25 and 100 would be with disadvantage. You're within range. It's great.
Oh
All
wait,
right.
so I could do it even closer? I thought I like had to start.
No.
at 25.
That first number is how far that weapon works without disadvantage. The second number is the max range, but anything between the first number and the second number is at disadvantage.
That's why I was freaking out about a target because I thought I couldn't use these. Like I just was in range, but
Oh
that's-
no, the only time you have
This
to worry
is
about
perfect.
the only time you have to worry about a
Okay.
ranged weapon is when you're in an adjacent space to an enemy. If you're trying to use a ranged weapon, then you're at disadvantage.
Oh, like you're right next to them.
Yeah, if you're standing next to them and you try and draw your bow and shoot them, you have disadvantage.
Oh, okay. But I'm good with the blowgun. I can just move a step forward. Okay.
Sure. I mean, you're fine where you are. You can move wherever you want. So.
What's in front of me?
It's a tent. That's the tent you guys are in.
Yes, but I'm assuming you can like
Huh?
around the edge there.
Okay. As like in the dart, not smoking. Okay.
You do you, boo.
Shoot that.
All right. So with a 15, it'll hit. Yeah.
And then do I need to
15
roll
will
for
hit.
the other one?
Well, you need to roll your damage. Oh, you already did the damage, 4 damage, and then roll
Yeah.
that d6 to add to it.
Oh yeah.
So for a total of 9 damage
9?
from your little bean spitter.
Yeah. Oh well, and like they could be poisoned. If they do a Constitution of 12. If they fail a Constitution of 12, then they take some damage.
That's a
from poison.
cock die. Straight 15, con 0. So yeah, 15.
Is that? Okay, so he is not poisoned.
All right. But he does take.
Nice.
Oh. 9 damage. So that is.
Not bad.
I killed the wrong one off earlier. There we go. That makes so much more more sense. All right, cool. Do you have anything else for us?
That is all.
Fate.
All right. Fate's gonna run up since this tent's collapsed, and he is going to immediately take his -5 and roll to hit with advantage on ya boy, who's prone.
They are both prone at this point, and the fog cloud hasn't reached them quite yet, so you can still see them.
Okay. Does a 22 hit?
22 will definitely hit. You're talking about this guy on the right, correct?
Yep, so that'll be 23 damage.
All right. He is an X creature.
Okay, I like hearing that. And as my bonus action, assuming I can see that gentleman right next to me, I'm going to do Channel Divinity, Vow of Immunity for advantage in case he stands up.
All right. In case he stands up, meaning...
If he stands up, then I don't have advantage on him anymore.
And Roger. Okay.
So I'll retain my advantage regardless, and that will be my turn.
Very good. Very good. He is... Dunsky. That brings us next to Wagat.
Okay. I'm composing what I'm gonna suggest, but I'll just give it a shot with what I've got, which isn't much. So he
Give
stepped
it a
out from
shot. Give
behind-
it all you got.
So this guy right here is the youthful one, the one with the blue dot.
Yes.
Okay. So
It's also covered in fog.
it's covered in fog. Okay.
Well, so the fog... This is all happening at the same time. So he's
Yeah.
doing this as you're casting fog cloud. So I'm going to say the fog hasn't gotten to him yet.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. So first of all, he's gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
On him?
Nat 20 save with a whiz of... So 21.
He doesn't believe shit. Okay.
Sorry, bud. First good roll I've had all night.
Seems like a dangerous situation. Fighting will only end in a bad fate for you. You should go hide in the bushes
Is that what you say to him?
for the next. Yeah, that's what the suggestion was supposed to be. I don't know what his reaction is.
No, I love it. I love it. He hears you. And as everything resolves, I'll let you know what he says.
Okay. Yeah, so that has no idea whether or not the effect worked because the fog just kind of like enshrouds everything before he can see. And after that, he's going to, I guess, draw his dagger and then refocus his attention over in this direction. I forget how movement works in this.
Not on
Once I
this
do all
direction?
these
Oh, I see,
actions,
never
can I continue using the rest of my movement to get somewhere
Absolutely.
else?
So movement is a pool that you can draw from throughout your entire turn until the pool is emptied. You can break it up as
Awesome.
much
That's-
as you would like.
That is so merciful. I love it. Okay, now the help action. Do I need to be adjacent to an enemy to use it, or can
So-
I use it while behind an ally?
So Are you trying to flank or help? Two different things. Because you're describing flank, but
help.
you're talking about help.
So I'm just gonna move the token over here. If I
Mhm.
was like right here behind Tashi,
Mm-hmm.
could I help Tashi in the offense against
You
this one?
can. You would be sacrificing your action to give them advantage on what they're trying to do. And so you would not have an action if you are helping, because that is an action you are taking.
True. And I guess the spell casting is an action by itself, so
Which would probably be more
uh,
beneficial, since she is already going to have advantage on a lot of things she's doing.
yeah. I don't know if I'm supposed to be this far up, but I'll do it anyway. Okay. Actually, Waddle'll step right here.
Throw caution
And
to the
that'll be my
fog.
turn.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I missed it. Did you tell us what it was that you suggested to the boy?
He
Or
did
no?
just say it.
I
To
missed
go
Yeah,
under
you
the
might- you
bushes
might
and
have
not
heard him.
fight.
You guys were talking in, so I can hear you.
Yeah, the suggestion was for him to go into the bushes and not fight. So
Okay.
you might have heard him. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't actually see where Petra is right
No,
now.
Petra definitely would have heard Wagat say it. I'm saying I didn't hear what you said.
Okay.
No, it's definitely not telepathic. It was loud enough. I would assume everyone had heard him suggest the fighting. Fighting is very dangerous. Maybe you should try to wait in the bushes until it's all done. As Adam said, as the fog cloud enveloped him, which would bring us to Emil.
Emil is, just to clarify, shifting is considered a bonus action, and so I can use my interaction to equip a weapon and then shift and attack all in the same.
Absolutely,
Okay,
yes.
cool. I thought I just wanted to.
No,
Thank
totally.
you. Yeah, I shot over here, hit him for 5 damage.
Dude, what,
Not a whole
how much?
lot.
What was your attack roll? 'Cause I need to see it.
A while ago.
Okay. Because all I saw was damage. I didn't see you actually roll to attack to see if you overcame
That's
his
fair.
AC.
Now that I'm clicking on it, it's not doing anything.
That checks out. Because why would it work?
Oh, no, that's okay. That's for damage. Hit. Haha. Fuck.
All right, roll a 5 to hit. It does not hit.
Good.
So as you loose your arrow, the tower you're on is a little rickety and shifts just a little bit, and your arrow goes zipping right past his head.
Great. Yeah. Emil's really frustrated by that. Puts the bow, kind of equips it to like their shoulder. I don't really know how that would work. Shoulders, I guess. Like over their body. It's a long bow. I think that could fit.
Sure,
and then
why
they
not?
shift, and they fly up into the air. By 25 feet, and they go to right overhead of Wagat. So they're now what, 80 feet above the whole crew?
Give or take.
Okay. Wait. That makes less sense. Okay. Can I go 45 feet instead and only take 20 feet in elevation? And then it'll be
What's your
60
flying
feet
speed?
total.
60 feet?
60?
Yeah, that's fine.
60 feet.
You do however you want to do it, friend.
Fabulous. Oh, it's 50 feet. Oh, no. Oh, God.
Then no, you
How
can't.
did that happen? Whoopsie. I'm only going 10 feet in the air and I'm going this far forward. Cool. Same.
Alright, so that
And
puts you somewhere
I'm
in the
equipping
range
the
of...
Warhammer.
Well, and you're already on a tower that was some 20 feet in the air.
Damn it.
So you were already like 20, 25 feet above this
Can I
level.
like drop an elevation?
Sure.
While I'm
How
just
high
wanna be
above them do you
within
want to be?
50 feet?
Sure.
Thank.
I'm fine. That's fine. Alright, and that brings us to Petra.
Petra's gonna cast Infestation again on why am I glitching? I'm gonna lose my shit.
I rolled a
On-
17 on my con save.
Oh. Lame. Okay. Great. I can decide if I'm willing to burn an inspiration over this. Whoops. Oh, I just exited out of my character sheet because of course I did. By the way, I can't hear anything on Sirenscape anymore. I heard it when we did our test, but now I hear nothing.
Can
It's still
anybody?
going for me.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't started the fun music yet because I'm waiting till we're actually.
Yeah, I
everything
just hear
happens.
the ominous piano.
Yes.
All right. I am gonna burn an inspiration for this, and I'm so mad about the camera situation. I'm gonna cast Infestation again on the same time.
So typically, burning inspiration isn't going to make me re-roll a save.
Okay.
It just lets you re-roll a d20 that you re-rolled.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm. In the past, every attack I've ever had is rolling a d20, and now that's not the
Yeah.
case for me anymore. So yeah.
I think you only use lucky on other people.
What?
Lucky. Yeah.
Oh.
I think
Yeah.
you only use
that,
lucky
or if
dice
you're
on
a
other people.
divination wizard, you can use
Yeah, or
yours.
divination.
Okay, cool. Well, then I'm not gonna do that. Excuse me. Let's see. I think that's about all that she can do on her turn. Petra's disappointed, but also this whole thing went off with like a fucking bang, which was her plan. So she's pretty pleased with our simultaneous mega attack on the whole. And that will be the end of her turn. She tells everyone. She says to everyone, "Slay,"
Slay.
as a compliment.
So with the initiation of Petra's original mental go, Tashi comes tearing out of this tent. Well, little Daisy was skittering off, and that individual sees this little blue person come tearing out of this tent, screaming, running bare-fisted at them. Doesn't notice the rabbit behind them, and as Tashi comes up swinging, Daisy throws herself at the back of his knees, making it so he's knocked off guard. So Tashi has this opportunity to get in a real good couple of hits. While that's happening, Rupus pops up with their blowgun and goes, ah! Dabs that guy right in the neck. Wagat comes out and starts just screaming yelling at this guy that, hey, this might be dangerous. You might want to go hide. And right as Stony drops this cloud of fog, you see him smirk at you and say, I love danger.
Ew. Sorry.
While this is happening, Emil's letting loose an arrow, and it probably missed because the guy was swatting at his neck where the blow dart came and hit him, right? While Fate comes just like a whisper out from behind the tent, cleaves this guy down. Pretty intense turn.
Also, a man just appeared in the tree. Like, it was a squirrel and a man just
That's
was there
true.
all of a sudden.
That's true. Honestly, I feel like that might have been like what initiated everything. Everyone just sees a dude appear in a tree and goes, what the... And that is where we're going to leave it. I'm kidding, just for the break. Because it is time for us to have our intermission. We're going to have a short 10-minute break. Everyone come back and we'll kick it into high gear and see if we can, I don't know if our team can stand up to these people that are falling like flies, but we'll see. We'll see you back in a
Falling
few
with
minutes.
flies.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Chronic fatigue
Seems like
syndrome.
you gotta.
Got me.
Is your mind telling you no?
So I forgot to let you guys know we went
Uh,
live.
got him.
We're back.
Oh,
Hi, we're back.
Hi, I'm
Fatigue
Jordan, and I
syndrome,
have chronic
got
fatigue
him.
syndrome.
Like literally, I clicked over and you're like chronic fatigue syndrome, and I'm like, yep, I should
Got
have
'em.
warned you guys.
Yep.
Honestly,
Alright.
though,
I'm
out of
You
like
want
the
the
service
last
leather
connected for
pants
it.
one?
out of the last 5 minutes, that is probably one of the least confusing things that would have been said. So
And least
Yeah.
offensive. Yes.
touche.
Do you want the one with the leather pants?
No.
And now we're
Stop,
back
please.
to-
I'm done.
Oh,
Thank you.
VA, if you're watching, I still do have chronic fatigue syndrome. Please do not attempt to reassess me.
He's a
Oh,
tired
God.
boy.
You know what would happen if you tried to reassess him? He would just stop sleeping entirely.
Yep.
It's like,
Get that insomnia one pumped up a little bit.
I dare you to reassess me because you don't want to see how much worse all of my things have
Yeah,
gotten.
exactly.
Not that you pay
Go
me
for
anymore,
it,
but it'll just
VA.
make you cry.
Yeah.
I can't apply for anything more. But if you fuck with me, I'll fuck with you.
Mhm.
I got
You
at least
fucking
14
me?
more disabilities
I
to
fuck
fucking apply for
you.
at some point.
My neurologist at the VA did wonders, made my migraines like going from like 5 or 4 debilitating migraines a week to like 1 a month. And so the
Wow.
VA is like, all right, so we're going to drop your rating for migraines down to 0. And it took my rating from 100% to 100%. So I didn't fight it.
Way to
I'm
go,
like,
VA.
I'm like,
Way
if you
to
take
go.
out my largest claim, my largest disability, which
Service
is
connected
yeah,
disability.
my largest SDI, whatever, which is 70%,
You're
I'm still over 100%.
Yeah, no, dude, you're like 180 with VA math.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you messed up.
yeah,
I saw your shit.
yeah, I got some owies.
Welcome to
My
the club,
favorite
bro.
one, the combat-related special pay that they pay me for getting injured or having a service-connected disability from combat zone. They denied it for my PTSD. They denied. It's an additional thing you can get. We'll talk about CRSC, bud. They denied it for my PTSD. They denied it for the migraines. They denied it for the TBI. They denied it for the back injury. They denied it for the neck injury. But they approved it for a gastroenterology issue.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you know, MREs do fucking stuff you up. But yes, we will talk because all of my shit was incurred during
Right?
deployment.
Right? Yeah, so that's always fun. Anyway, we love you, VA. But back to this. So our players just went ham on these guys, jumping out of bushes, out of trees, off of cliffs, and out of tents, and generally wreaking havoc. They were able to eliminate boy here, do some damage to boy here, and boy here. And that's about it. At this point, everyone kind of shakes off the surprise of seeing tiny people and big people run out of places and jump off of cliffs and come at them, and they strike back.
They
Spring in the
roll.
action.
Ironically, Stony is first up.
Ironically, Stone Cold Stony, you're on top, bud.
Stone Cold Stony from the top tree.
That's
From the top of the tree with the chair.
Stoney's gonna whisper in his head to Emil and Faye, like, you guys are strong, right?
Yes.
Okay, think strong thoughts.
Okay.
Kill.
slay,
And he-
slay.
He's gonna cast Entangle in the same spot that he casts Fog Cloud.
And what's the radius on that? Is that 15?
20 feet.
20 feet
20
still?
feet. Yeah.
All right, and how long? Fog cloud can last up to an hour unless a strong
An
wind
hour.
comes through. Entangle
Yeah.
is how long?
A minute.
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
It's strength of 14 to save.
So I'm just gonna put this one in here, but we're gonna change its color.
Well, shit. Way to think strong thoughts.
Entangle.
Oh no, my inspiration.
All right, so we need strength of 14 from everyone in there. That means Emil, you
Yeah.
don't need to do it because you are flying.
Oh, that makes sense.
We need
It's
one
just me.
from. Well, not just you, it's my guys too. All right, let's see. Which of you do I want to roll today?
Just context for the 2 strength saves I've earned in inspiration.
All right, so his strength sucks. So he becomes. You said it was a DC 13,
Falsified.
14.
14. Strength, yep, that sucked. So he is going to be entangled. And he will be entangled. And he remains unentangled.
2 out of 3. I'll take it.
Alright.
For real.
That just means that they are,
They're restrained.
there we go, perfect. Alright, so that just means movement is 0. At the beginning of their turn, do they get to try the strength save again?
Yeah, they use the action to do it again.
Oh, score. Unless they have bonus actions.
Alright, do you have anything else for us, bud?
That's it.
Alright, Tashi, quite contrashi, what do you got?
What?
Just
Daisy is
go with
gonna
it.
take the stone that Stony gave us and just whip it as hard as she can at this guy.
I really don't think you even need to throw it just because it's magic. I think you just need to like make it airborne somehow and hit somebody.
Well, she wants to throw it at him.
Okay. Well, she doesn't have thumbs or
I can
palms
attest
or.
that rabbits do that because my rabbit likes to fucking peck me with his shit.
It's
Your
Daisy.
rabbit
It's
likes
not
to
a-
Oh,
peck you, huh?
it has to be
not a
thrown.
normal-
It says
It
by
does need to be
throwing it or
thrown.
hurling it with a sling.
Yeah, so they need to do a ranged attack, so it's a d20 plus dex modifier. Well, no, you wouldn't be using your dex modifier.
Wait,
you
no,
would
it's
be
my
using his
spell.
spellcasting modifier.
+6 to hit.
So just d20
I'll just roll
plus
it.
6.
Or do you want to roll it or do you want me to roll it? You
sorry.
can roll it.
15 to hit?
15 to hit, and that's for this Yahoo here.
We both rolled 9. This guy right here, yeah.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Yay.
Damage is 1d6 plus 4.
Let's see it, Sam. 1d6 plus 4.
Damage.
It's happening. Oh, sorry.
8.
You can do it, Sam.
8.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know why I keep doing it for you. Sorry.
It's okay. Doesn't
I
matter.
just have all the stats pulled up, so I'm like, I
Yeah.
just click a button and it happens.
I didn't know what was gonna happen anyway. I just know that you gave us one. She was like, "Cool, I'm gonna use it."
As Daisy kicks out that tiny little stone, flings it. It embeds itself in this dude's calf, make him kind of crumble a little bit. Oh, got him right in the Achilles tendon. Never gonna golf again.
All right, and then Tashi's gonna take a swipe at him with her great axe.
Yeah, that'll hit.
18 hits. And actually, I have advantage because my reckless attacking.
Recluse.
Just making sure.
Eh,
Okay, that's still
18.
18.
Yeah, you hit either way. Pardon me.
And that is a 6 to hit.
6 to hit.
Hang on a second.
Well, that's a 9, bud.
Oh, sorry, 9.
Don't you have +2 to that for some reason?
I
Right.
do,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
you're raging.
But I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do Savage Attacker reroll with the weapon damage dice.
I mean, you rolled a 9. That's pretty good.
9's pretty good. So 11 slashing.
Sorry.
If you do another hit like that, it'll probably kill him.
Actually, that hit alone did kill them.
Yay!
Oh yeah, I forgot about the magic stone.
Tell me about it. What happened?
So she's just like, Tashi's like, don't you ever go after Daisy.
Yes.
Kunk.
Yeah.
As you give him that good old slash and kunk, he goes down. Slashing reminds me of a joke. How does a non-binary samurai destroy their enemies?
How?
They
Oh.
slash them. Thank you.
Jesus.
Thank you.
What?
I'm here. I'm here for it.
Bow. Just the what? And then
Wait, what is wait, can we have like an explanation? I don't want to kill the joke. I just want to know.
We've already killed it now.
Okay.
It's they slash them, but they slash them.
that's
There it is.
funny. I like that.
I thought you would
That's
like that. I've been waiting for the right time in this campaign to tell it just to make you giggle.
Oh my god! And then she didn't even understand it. Okay, I'm gonna get a frenzy, right? Because I'm still like defending Daisy's honor. So I'm gonna go up here and take a frenzied swipe at this guy.
Swipe away. That doesn't hit. I'm kidding. It definitely hits. 24 definitely hits.
What just happened? Oh, that was from before. Okay. So
For another 11
11
damage.
damage.
That's pretty darn good. Yeah, they are significantly hurt as you slash across their chest, deep into their subclavicle region. They start just bleeding profusely.
And that is I don't think I can disengage. So that is my turn.
All right. That guy, although he is pretty hurt, he has his short sword out, and he's going to take 2 attacks at you with them. First is a nat 20, so 24 to hit. No shit,
It's
2
okay,
nat
take-
20s. 2 nat 20s.
You take
I
half
wish I had a
damage
dice
regardless.
cam for this.
Sam, you completely fucked over his his crit because you take half damage regardless.
Still, I wish I had a dice cam. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get you an extra.
We believe
webcam.
you.
But I also don't want you guys to see my rolls, because a lot of times I never fudge rolls, but if I did, I would often fudge rolls in your favor. But I would never actually do that.
No, you could have just taken a picture and sent it on Discord, right?
Yeah, but why would I do that? Okay. Regardless, we're looking at the worst dice rolls ever for damage. That is 4, 8, 12 damage. So you take half,
Total
right?
For both.
Total.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
add it all together. So you take half for 6.
Okay.
All right,
Those
and
were some really shitty rolls.
right? I rolled a 1 and a 3 for the damage dice.
Yay!
Jesus.
So
That's what you get for your double crit.
Well, I mean, you
Right.
did just take a slice.
yeah, he did. But he has cunning action, so he's going to use his bonus action to disengage. And 5, 10. He's going to break contact and move to here. All right. Seeing what else is going on, all his buddies dying and him getting pretty hurt, he's going to beat feet out that way. Rupus, what do we got?
Okay, I'm gonna do another blow dart. Shit.
You might need to step out of your gribbet to give him that ribbit.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, I gotta find it. Wait, what? Oh my god.
At least Brandon left. That's all that I needed.
I didn't have the tab up. Ribbit,
Oh, I thought I killed Brandon, but he was just eating.
where did he go?
I don't know, but Luke's camera is by far the most entertaining part of this stream.
Wait, I'm gonna telepathically
Reunited.
ask people if they saw where that guy went. That was right next to Tashi.
You also would have seen him running
So where'd he go?
in this direction.
Oh, is it him?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Give him that ribbit gribbet.
Yeah, we're solid.
Yeah, chase him.
Wait, you're a woodworker.
Uh-huh.
Do you make ribbit trivets?
Ah!
What is a trivet?
I want a trivet that is a ribbit trivet.
Trivets are things that you rest your pots and pans on.
Like wooden pot holders.
Oh. I could make a
They could be
wooden-
stone.
A wooden
That's true.
trivet.
I would love to see a wooden ribbit trivet.
I still need to make the I don't know if I've made the nativity scene though yet.
No, we almost
I
had
thought
to
it
do
was-
that. But anyway,
The heron. Anyways.
That was
okay.
pronounced Treve.
So
How about you
I've always
trivate
called
these
it a
fucking
trivet,
hands?
so I don't know.
Oh.
No, it's correctly pronounced Treve, but
I'm American.
does a 19 hit?
exactly.
19 will hit.
Nice.
And it's gonna be poisonous. So let me. Oh well. Okay. First it hits. So then I'm gonna do the Slayer's Prey because it's the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, for a 1. So we have total 5 damage so far. Keep going.
Okay. Bonus action or not bonus action? Feat of it was poisonous.
Mhm.
So see if he saves or does the con save do 12?
I have 14.
Okay. That's all the damage then. 5.
Takes the 5.
How's
He
he
gets
doing?
another blow dart right in the ass. It stumbles a little bit. And he's still just profusely pouring blood from that shoulder area.
2 darts is too much.
Like a pin cushion. That's my turn.
All right.
Oh, it's 3 darts is too much. That's what it is.
The last one's gonna be a kill shot.
Let's see. Step, how far is that? At 30 feet. Oh wait, since this is a cloud, I should have done. Oh well. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something here. There we go. That makes more sense. Now, can you guys see the other tokens that were in the fog cloud?
Nope, but I know where one is.
Yeah. Or actually, what would make this easier, since you guys would be able to feel the train, is if I just do this. Boom. There you go. You guys can still see and feel the train, but now you don't know exactly where they are. This Yahoo. 10, 15, 20, 25. That would be within 30 feet. Alright. Fate, it's your turn.
Yay! Well, again, I know that guy is there, so I'm just gonna walk over.
Oh yeah, you can still feel him.
I'm
He's
gonna slash right here.
Yeah, you can definitely still feel that he's there. But the attack, technically, since they're heavily obscured, would still be with disadvantage.
Even though they're prone and entangled, and I have Vow of
Oh.
Enmity on them.
No, I'll give it to you.
Alright. 3 advantages is enough to get it.
Yeah.
And I'll take the -5. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit.
Okay, so he'll take 20 damage.
You
Go ahead.
hear this guttural.
So that sounds like he's dead.
And the smell of
Sounds like he
excrement
ate an
fills the air.
MRE.
Okay.
Oh.
And then Fate's gonna move towards the other one that he saw, assuming that he hasn't moved. And I believe he was right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just trying to see what it was. We rolled a hit.
Okay.
Because do you have anything
So-
giving you advantage right now?
Against him specifically?
Oh.
No.
Okay, so then it would be a hit. We rolled a hit with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted you to do.
Either one's gonna
does
hit.
Okay, so he'll take 15 damage.
Shnikes. 15. That stinks, man.
Yep, and that's all that I'll do because that technically was my bonus action for killing a creature in
Mhm.
the last one, and I can't do any other. I'm pretty sure I can't Divine Smite him on top of that, can I?
No, because Divine Smite's a bonus action,
Is it?
isn't it?
It's in the other section under special, and it says when you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first.
Okay, so it's not a bonus action, but he's dead already, so.
Oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna blow my load on him in that case. Alright.
Okay.
My spell load, not my other load.
No, yep, nope. Can't be
we
unsaid.
we are in a foggy situation, so
You really are.
yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right.
Well, actually, how many feet did I move? 10?
Yes.
Okay. 15, 20, 25. How much is my 30? I'm gonna move right here.
Oh, that was dead a long time ago. All right, sounds good.
Alright, that's it. Thank you.
All right, that brings us next to Wagat. What do you got?
All right, listen here. Okay, so this one over here that's running away is gonna catch a spell in his back. That one. Oh, come on. Oh well. It's not my strong suit.
He's not gonna catch shit.
DC 15 Constitution.
I rolled a 7, so I definitely did not save. I'll take the 2 damage.
Yeah. How's he looking? Worse for wear?
Well, he's not quite out
or,
cold, but the guy's down. Oh, he's hurting. He's
hurting?
stumbling along.
I'm doing my best. Okay. Wagat's gonna then move up into here and just kind of like look inside like this tent over here. What does he see?
Well, actually, inside of that tent, you see a bunk. You see a light hanging from the ceiling that looks like it's just magically suspended there, glowing. It's radiant. It's beautiful. Over here, you see a desk with various different writing materials, tubes, scroll tubes. You see what looks like maybe an enchanting station or something of that nature over here, and you see a chest, because a tent without a chest is just boring.
Okay. I just thought a chest is just boring. True. Attacked, moved, bonus action, I guess, or like an interaction. Wait, hold on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think that I'm just gonna end my turn right there on the inside of the tent.
All right. Sounds good to me. That brings us next to dead Emil.
Sorry, I was drawing the sloping angles of someone's chest. I would like Emil is just ready to rage down and use their trait as well as their attack to complete just one hell of a diving reckless combo on no one. Yeah, I thought they were a little bit closer. I got distracted.
They're also in fog now.
Yeah, everyone in this circle is obscured by fog except for you. You're flying above it, obviously. So you don't see
but
what's
no
going
one's
on in there.
In there, yeah.
No one that you can see. I hit all the tokens that were in there.
Okay.
I think Fate would have communicated that he thinks he's killed most of everybody other than Magic.
Keep in mind, this is all simultaneously happening. So they would have started their action at the exact same time as you were making your first attack.
Did you attack Magic Hands, right?
No, Magic Hands is the one I have not touched.
Hence the token is not visible currently because last time he was seen, he was in the cloud.
He is restrained though. Possibly. We don't know.
Whenever I'm doing my dive attack into this field, is there any sort of environmental change? Because, there's stuff. I can't go over there. It's too far. Like I'm diving, so is there like a tunnel that's like following me down? A little torpedo. I love.
You mean like
human
dispersing the
torpedoes.
smoke or the fog?
Yeah, providing
absolutely.
any sort of visibility.
Absolutely. Behind you, a the fog would briefly part, like the Red Sea, before swirling back together.
Okay, cool. Then I would like to dive down here and see if anybody is underneath or around the tree in this general vicinity.
As you come through, beating your wings, you clear away, or blow away. If you're just beating your wings at it, you definitely just blow some of it away, even ahead of
I'm
you.
diving down.
Well, it'd be hard for you to see anything then, since you'd be the point of... Screw it. You see what you see here. You see...
I see nothing, right? He's gone.
Yeah, you don't see him anymore. You see the ground is covered by vines that seem to be holding some different critters and stuff that were on the ground. You see Stony clutching to the tree and looking around. You see Fate panting heavily, covered in blood and sweat. And that's what you see.
That's hot.
This is exciting. Well, I used up
Your movement. That's it.
Yeah. Can I dash?
As your action, sure.
How far can we dash?
So basically just double your movement speed. So your dash is an extra set of so if your normal movement speed is 50 feet, dash would make it 100 total feet.
Can I circle everyone
Sure.
and see if there's anyone in here, or see if he went inside?
Yeah, absolutely. By doing that, you would actually start to dissipate the fog cloud anyway. The fog cloud can be dissipated by a moderate breeze. And so you start to clear it out. And as you swirl around, clear it out, you see that they're gone.
Well, shit.
This guy is dead. So, sorry. What you do see is 2 fresh corpses. One here and one here. Both of which are bound fast to the ground by the vines, but don't look like they were killed by the vines.
Okay. Well, I've used up my movement, and I'm now 1 square further away from where I wanted to be. That's all right. Well, that's the end of my turn. I just kind of give it the all clear. I think we went in the tent. We might be dealing with another tunnel situation.
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. All right. Petra, what do you got for us?
What up with this guy? He's still kicking, right? Okay, cool. Let me do some measurement. Also, as you can see, I've given up on the camera situation. You guys get this fun portrait of Petra that I made a while back. I'm very, very proud of it. And I don't think that it gets seen often enough. Okay, so Petra's going to let's see what's the range on this. Like Tarzan noise, that was maximum though. Okay. Petra's going to cast has anyone she's gonna ask telepathically if anyone else has attacked this guy yet.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
Bogat's gonna wait. Yeah.
What guy? I'm in a
Yes.
tree, everybody. In the fog.
There's a guy
Yeah.
over here. On our
Wait,
side.
that's the guy I've been attacking.
That is.
Yes.
Okay.
He's gotten a dart to the neck and the ass.
Okay.
He's looking
And he's-
really bad.
He got a
should I
frost from
should I
me.
attack him?
I mean it's
Is-
not your turn, but if he's still kicking by the time it's your turn, then by all means, take him out. Yeah. Let's see. At this point, Petra's going to burst out of the flap that was created by Rufus a little while back and cast. Let me see if I can do a straight line without hurting anyone else. Yes, I can. Gonna cast Firebolt at. Wait, no. Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You
Wait,
should,
sorry.
rolled a hit
No.
for me.
Yes.
Yeah, my bad.
Yes.
19
Is
will
19
hit.
hit?
Yeah.
Play.
How do you want to do it?
You said he'd already taken like a blow dart to the ass.
And a blow dart to the neck and
Jessie?
a giant slash across
Yes.
his chest.
Damn.
Yeah, the ass in the neck.
Oh, and a little bit of frostbite on his back.
Okay. I guess as he sees Petra gear up for a that's hot kind of thing, then I want him to just like fall to his knees and start panicking and pleading because he's already so fucked up, and then just be burnt to a crisp and collapse face down.
As he falls to the ground, he says, "I'm hot when I was cold," and falls dead.
Okay. All right. So. All right. We've got everyone, right? Except for Magic Boy. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm still in the tree.
Okay. Well, Petra's gonna telepathically instruct everyone to fan out and start looking for the Magic Boy. And she's gonna do the same, kind of avoiding. She's gonna plow forward a few steps, but she's trying to avoid going through the fog. She's also gonna ask
I would like to
Stony.
go into the tent.
What? What'd you say?
Nothing. Go ahead.
He's also gonna ask Stony if it's is the fog gonna stay up, or can he make the fog dissipate?
So, I mean,
The fog's gone.
Emil's already gone through and whisked away at the majority of it.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, then
cannot-
I
It's
guess
gone now.
Emmy's gonna go like, or not Emmy.
Or
What?
mostly gone.
Petra's gonna go like right there.
But I can't make it go away.
I'm working on it.
May I use?
What?
There's the free opportunity favored enemy to track the boy.
I am going inside of the tent.
Hold up, we're
And
still under.
attempting.
Hold,
Trying to
y'all are
turn.
still under initiative.
Oh,
now.
are we?
Sorry, I thought we were free. Okay,
No.
never mind.
Y'all are still under
Oh.
initiative.
Okay.
Well, Rufus
Um,
would know where he is.
Because
Yeah.
he had that attack way before.
No,
Does it have
'cause-
Hunter's Mark on him?
Yeah, Hunter's
Mhm.
Mark.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Is that
Yeah.
how Hunter's Mark works?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yes, that's how Hunter's Mark works.
I,
I feel like
I'm
you
just
got a lot
doubling
of
down.
experience with Hunter's Mark. from,
honestly,
like-
I just listened to whatever you were saying Hunter's Mark did. Just let it happen.
Extra name.
Because I have.
I cast Hunter's Mark, so he's dead.
Okay. Well, in
well,
that
like,
case,
honestly, within reason, I was like, yeah, okay, cool.
I mean, with
Uh,
fights like range and
You choose a
weapons
creature.
and how OP her bow and arrow was, like
Oh
that
no,
was
I
actually
did
the case a
47
lot.
damage from 600 feet away.
It doesn't say you
Exactly.
know where it is, but you do have advantage on perception or survival checks to try to find him.
oh, okay.
And also, if you just fire into the dark, you got a pretty good chance of getting him.
I think I see him.
You got me. Jeez. Yawning through all that.
Sorry.
Okay, so well,
Sure.
here's no, okay, all right, I'll come back to this later. For now, Petra's gonna telepathically communicate to Rufus that if on his turn it's possible for him to track the boy, please do. Everyone else, we're hunting for the boy.
Jordan, I
That's the end
saw
of her
that
turn.
comment, and if you ever put your finger in my mouth while I'm yawning, I will snap down so hard your finger will come off. I've almost divorced Mariah for that before.
Hot.
It's okay. That'll be the one time I'll hit a friend.
There we go. Stony, what do you got for us?
Stoney's gonna try to climb down the tree. Hopefully he won't fall this time. Do I climb down the tree?
What? Yeah, it's your turn. Do whatever
It's a
you want.
climbable
I know,
tree. I was
that's-
chewing, sorry. It's a very climbable tree. You
Oh.
can climb down easily.
Okay. Is climbing double movement?
Yes.
Okay. That was 15 feet up, you said?
Yeah. But if you jump, chuck,
spend-
and roll, you'll be fine.
I spend my movement climbing down the tree because Stoney is not falling again. He hates heights. And he's gonna say, one of you two, come to me real quick. And he's, if they
There's
come
three
near
people
him,
there.
one of you three, come to me real quick. And if they come to him, he's gonna give him a nice little touch and say, I think you can find him, and use guidance on them if they come to him.
Okay. So you're holding your action to cast guidance on whoever approaches you first.
Yeah, hopefully someone seems like they're like you would like queue up like a high five. He's like, come on guys, come on.
Good to know. All right.
Stotashi. Team Stotashi.
Stotashi's up.
Don't leave me hanging.
I guess
There's
no.
not a whole lot I can do as a raging melee barbarian to find this guy. I guess I could
Oh, you
just
gotta-
like rampage through.
You gotta hit something though, or else you lose your rage.
Huh?
If you don't hit anything,
Or get hit.
yeah. Your rage only lasts as long as you're hitting or getting hit.
Take some fall damage. Just like
I was
smack
about
yourself in
to
the
say,
face.
yeah, can you like get hit by Daisy?
have
Daisy's
Daisy
like
bite
trying
you?
to derage you. Yeah.
Give me a hit.
Help me keep-
Hey, everything you've been trained to do, I need you to do the opposite. Keep me mad!
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Just
mean,
tell
I'll
her
just-
it's like erotic asphyxiation.
You
I'm
would
gonna-
still be raging for the duration of this turn. It's just
Yeah.
if you don't hit anything by the end of your turn, you're
Well, I'm gonna fucking kick this guy really fucking hard. And then I will use the rest of my movement, I guess, to. I don't know. Where the fuck did that guy go, man?
yeah, it's like he stepped out, it's like he stepped out of the mist. It was weird.
Okay. So I'm gonna go into this room randomly here.
You just decided to randomly run into that tent? Okay.
I did actually.
no,
I
no,
know.
I have no problem with that.
I'm literally not lying. I was just like, what's
I mean,
next?
to be frank, that's literally the only place Tashi would go because Ogat's in the other fucking
That
tent
makes sense,
everyone
and
else
there's
is
not a
up
lot
on
of
the
other
sh-
places to go. I'm not mad about it.
Okay, so
I
I
was just
see the
double checking
boy
to make
in
sure I had
here.
walls up.
And I
Yeah, that boy.
telepathically let everyone know that I have found the boy and that I'm gonna take a swipe at him.
Swipey swipe.
Wait, where the boy, where was he found? In which tent?
I ran into this tent right
Okay.
here.
So many circles.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and try to hit an X to his head.
Axe to the
And
head. 10 does not hit.
How about
19 hits.
19?
Show me the damage.
A fucking one shot.
Nope.
Definitely does
But-
not one-shot him.
That's 8
I'm
damage
gonna-
though.
But I am gonna go ahead and savage attack and try again.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So 11 damage.
No.
11, so that's 19.
That how savage attack work? You just gonna
I
add
thought
on
it was
another
second
No, no,
attack.
no.
Oh, it's second attack, so you gotta roll to hit.
I'd say that's dope if you just
Hang on,
fucking
hang
add
on,
on
hang on,
slashing
hang on.
damage.
No.
I should
Savage
probably
attack
like, take time
is
learning
you
what you guys do.
you re-roll the weapon's damage dice and you use either
I-
total.
Got it.
Listen,
So-
Okay.
that's 13.
And then I'm going to be in a frenzy and I'm going to attack him again. The same great axe.
14 does not hit.
Okay. And I swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. After that
Um,
big 13 hit.
That's all I can do.
Alright.
I am going to instruct Daisy to remain outside.
Alright. Rupus.
You're in it.
Well, I don't think I have gotten to attack anybody.
Nope.
No, I think I got
Yeah.
one attack. I got one attack in. It was pretty cool. Alright. Rupus, what do you got?
I'm moving right now. How flimsy are these?
They are fabric.
Oh.
Fabric held up
I could
by
see through
strings
it
and sticks.
If I have the hunter's mark?
I mean, you would have seen Tashi run in there and yell that she found the magic boy.
Right. I was wondering if I could like see him maybe through the tent.
It
I have-
not quite how it works. You could
Okay.
you have advantage on hearing where he is or smelling him or tasting him.
What?
I mean,
What?
But I'm in the doorway, right? So he could
Yeah, I don't
see
think
me
I
like
can
The
see.
doorway's
facing
right
him.
here.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, the closest I can move is here, and I can't see him.
But I mean, I'm sure if you were to try to perceive him by using an interaction to roll a perception check with advantage, you could probably hear that he is right here, engaged with Tashi.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna perceive. Plus, like,
That's
a
a really good idea.
Oh wow.
Thanks, DM.
Came to my mind. Yeah, I'd like to try to perceive him as the experienced ranger that I am.
That's a great idea. Go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Did they use this stuff? I forgot. Ooh. Let's try
You
that.
definitely hear that he is right here against his tent, and as Tashi attacks him, you actually see him like back up a little bit into the fabric, and so you can
towards
see
the
like the shape, his outline, as it were.
Okay.
Time to dart another bubble.
Yeah, I'm gonna dart another. Okay. I'm gonna blow dart. wait, first! Ah! Well, that doesn't matter. Okay, never mind.
As you give it a it goes through the fabric just to the right of his head.
Okay.
Grivet.
Okay. That's it. That's my turn.
All right.
Is Hunter's Mark just like you get extra damage? Does it
Yes,
increase your accuracy?
correct. Just extra damage.
Got it.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh boy, I actually get a turn, and we have 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna make this worth it.
Yay.
All right. Except I kind of
Oh.
wish someone that was wearing
No.
armor was there because I was gonna use shocking grasp, but no, of course you gotta be unarmored, and Daisy's not there for me to fry. So
Straight.
I was gonna fry the crap out of Daisy.
That's so
Jesus
not cool.
Christ, Brandon.
I wasn't
On so
going
many
to.
levels,
I wasn't-
you know that that's not cool for me, Brandon.
I know. I wasn't going to do that. I've only killed pets for my players half of the time.
But also,
What-
like killing anyone by way of burning, you
Yeah.
know, is gonna be a
I know.
for me.
What I am gonna do is ask you to give me a whiz save.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh no, this again.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Oops. Oh, that's good.
Okay.
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 Decent.
That's good. It's good. Ish.
No,
It
no.
saves. It saves. As he reaches out and whispers, "Stop!" And then nothing happens. You go, well, shit. He's gonna try to break contact. Opens up to an attack of opportunity. If you would like to take that,
Absolutely. Can I do it with my great axe?
sure. Roll to hit.
Would Rupus get one too, since Rupus knows where they are?
No,
Right
it's not
next to you?
adjacent.
Eh. Oh.
That will hit. Give me some damage.
Plus
Oh
2.
boy.
Oh,
When I'm doing attacks of opportunity, can I do my frenzy still?
No, it's just base
Okay.
attack.
You get your
It's the
rage
attack
modifier
action.
though, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm. As long as you're
Yeah, so
raging,
it'd
you
be
get those
6.
too.
6 slashing.
Oof. Yeah, he looks super hurt, like pretty darned hurt, to the point where he like falls to the ground, and is clutching this giant wound across his buttock and back of his leg. And I'm gonna say that as he's laying there on the ground, it would be Fate's turn, but we're gonna call it here because we have old people here who need sleep. Jordan, Sam.
Hey!
I'm a young people
Please,
here who need
Sam,
I'm
sleep.
sleeping after this.
Sam, every single session, you tell us how tired you are at the end.
Brandon, that's because I am perpetually and chronically tired,
It's
Is there any of us who are
chronically
not
old.
chronically fatigued?
right? Like, you know this already. And also, you're always exhausted. So
I
what's the
am.
big deal?
I am, but see, the
You're
difference
older
is
than I am at heart.
the difference is I refuse to sleep because I think by sheer willpower I can continue to carry on, and so I'm good. I'm good. This is good.
So
You're
I'm just
Gucci.
tired and smart. You're tired and dumb. Got it.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, that's 1,000% correct. But we'll continue this conversation later. What we do need to say is a big thank you to to Roll20.com and D&D Beyond. Put those together, it'd be d20.roll.com. I don't know.
Stop.
Anyway, thank you guys for the tabletop, the character sheets, the books, yada yada, etc., so on and so forth. A big thanks to Sirenscape for the sound set we've been using. I actually mixed it up for you guys for once. Yay, thanks. That's fun. Big thanks out to YouTube and to Twitch for hosting our videos. To our viewers who, even if you come here late, we still love you. Thank you for being here. You're fun. And to you guys, because it was nice to almost get to hit people. So, and with that, we're going to wish you guys a great night and enjoy your long rest.